boy is in a good mood, so I figured, you know what, we're going to go ahead and do this episode today, man. I ain't waiting. Woo! I'm telling you right now, I love this goddamn song, Into the Goddamn Chill. It's a feel-good song. It doesn't matter if you want to play this for some sad, some hyper cool shit. Fits all the goddamn moments you can think of. Into the goddamn chill. Goddamn! Woo! Listen to this shit all day, guys. Anyway, back on topic. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel and all that good stuff. If you're having a good day, get ready to have your day be just a little bit better. If you're not having a good day, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Get ready to have your day be turned all the way upside down and going in the right direction, because this is episode number 17 of Fang Plays, the Legendary Heroes Trails to Daybreak 2. Before y'all get on me about wearing the same goddamn outfit as the last goddamn episode, listen up. I did laundry right after I did that goddamn episode, guys, and this is the first shirt that I goddamn grabbed. I got turned the camera on and realized goddamn we're the same goddamn shit as last time, but don't worry about it, guys. Anyway, so this 8th Genesis fragment, I got my theories on this after we did that stuff with Ashen last time. So I think that this 8th Genesis fragment, since it got completed, he basically freaking has this power to like corrode the other Genesis and implant like fake memories or something like that. Basically all I know so far is that these other Genesis are now going to be affecting somebody's sense of self. I don't want to get too deep with that, but just saying to know that the sense of self can affect everything from giving you a power up like it did when it was with some fragments. Because you know when they had the fragments of the 8th Genesis, it was using it as a power up. So that's affecting yourself too. Now it's being used to affect your goddamn brain. So if your brain get affected, it's a power up. I don't know, maybe your whole body can explode or some shit. I don't know, it's gonna be fucking goddamn crazy. And I gotta know what's getting ready to happen next. So guys, let's go ahead and get this started, man. I gotta figure out what's going on. Woo! 8th Genesis fragment, man. Story's getting goddamn good in here, guys. Y'all just don't know. Alright. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and play. Get us right back on in here, baby. Put my glasses on. They're gonna turn off the goddamn intro music, baby. Woo! There we go. Good to go. Alright, I just realized I forgot. We went through the whole goddamn, what was it, Act 3, Route A. So now we're doing the Route B side, then we can move on to Act 4. Let's get it. Whew. Alrighty, moving on to the next act, guys. I did one act in one episode. I love it. Alright, who's going to be the next standing? Because I got cells on everybody now. Alright, so it's several hours later. Having sorted out the situation with Ashen, the group returned to Old Town. After grabbing a late dinner at Montmartre, they finally settled down for some much-needed rest. We're about to investigate this shit. The 2nd Genesis. This wasn't how I expected to get it back. Yeah, it's definitely not a fake either. Does that mean this is all just another case of a Genesis going haywire then? I don't think it's that simple, little fairy. If I remember right, this unit had the ability to manipulate vital forces. Hard to imagine that I could pull off the things we saw this time around. I concur, consider the way Miss Liu and the others have been corrupted. Had that Crimson Asswife's handiwork written all over it. But we gotta remember, guys, that it did give her a power-up at the same time, so it did both, a power-up and manipulation. Yes, the Genesis was probably being used as a point of origin. As for that corrosive power the Crimson Grendel has, it must have been strengthened after the 8th Genesis was reassembled. Now it's able to wear away at past memories. When that happens, the target's perception gets rewritten the way Asha's was. So basically, it can alter what people remember. At least that's what we're speculating, right? Sorry, but I'm drawing a blank on everything that happened. Before I knew it, the only thought I had in my mind was revenge. My circumstances were similar. I acted as if ordered by my chieftain and so harbored no qualms with my mission. Perhaps we were under the influence of a highly sophisticated technique, one capable of rewriting our perceptions. It was as if we were being shown a possibility that could have come to pass. Whatever the case, we can say for sure that an unidentified phenomenon is at work here. Could be a sign that our high-risk offenders are making a move again. The Crimson Grendel and the Garden Master, you mean. At this point, we need to... who could that be? Sorry, but our office hours are long over.
Whoops. Hope you don't mind me barging in.
Come on in. You're good. That voice. The Divine Blade of Silver? I half expected her to come. But what for?
Short time no see, guys. I just stopped by to say thanks for today.
No, thank you.
Well, that. And to cut a little deal.
Deal? Here comes that sinking villain again.
As Ikaruga's second in command, I can't just shrug off what happened, no matter how you slice it. My subordinates were used in a, let's say, unconventional manner.
True.
So, in exchange for you calling it even, I'm taking it upon myself to pitch in for a while.
Okay.
Think of it as an apology, mixed with a dash of gratitude.
Oh, brother. Should have seen this one coming. Hey, look on the bright side. We couldn't ask for a better helper. Agreed. Her combat skills leave nothing to be desired, and her unclouded eye will surely serve us well. She'd be a valuable asset, considering what lies ahead. Just so we're clear here, this ain't gonna be at the time to help us out in Lomport. You're in for the long haul. It's our way or the highway, got it?
Sure, I think I can handle that much.
Are you sure? Yeah, then in that case, smoke with a Boris Silverblade. Happy to have you with us again. I'll tell you she's in all day. Now that our surprise guest is settled in, let's get back to the topic at hand, y'all. To recap, it's plain to see that the enemy is exploiting the Genesis for their own twisted gain. That's why we need to recover the rest of them as quickly as possible. Yes, there are still 6 units unaccounted for. Going by our progress today, this is going to take us a long while. In that case, it would be prudent with our itinerary from here on out. Good call, kid. We're going to be pressed for time no matter what. So let's try to get our agenda mapped out by the end of the night. Do we even have a lead to go off of? That's the question. Has the guild caught on to anything, Elaine? In a matter of speaking, you received word that the remnants of those anti-immigration terrorists, the True Grievous Brigade, are mobilizing. They were the ones who hid out in Aramis. Whoa, that's some pretty alarming news. Yeah, might pay off to poke around about it. That said, I've got another possible lead too. A letter came in while we were out. Really? Who from? My master, if you can believe it. A letter from Bearguard? The timing's uncanny. Makes me curious what the old fogey has to say. So, what do you write? Let me read it out loud for you. To Ben and the rest of arkride Solutions, I hope this message finds you well. It has come to my knowledge, albeit only in bits and pieces, that a number of peculiar incidents have recently transpired in the Republic. Unfortunately, due to extenuating circumstances, I will be unable to visit in person. Nevertheless, I am compelled to put my concerns to paper. It would seem these component events are occurring in quick succession, but while the situation may appear chaotic, there is undoubtedly an overarching narrative at play. However, it cannot be found by scrutinizing each individual element. Instead, you must step back and adopt a broader perspective. In chess, one must watch not the pieces, but the board. So too should you make another effort to see the bigger picture. If I notice anything myself, I will have my disciples inform you. Know that I have every confidence in your ability to overcome this. So next to me, Bearguard Zimani. Damn, Gramps, his advice so spot on, you think he was spying on us. It's impressive, to say the least. Makes a fair point about seeing the bigger picture. Things have definitely been in a jumble since Demon Island. Left a lot unsolved, taking the time to reassess it all might lead us to an epiphany. Not just in regards to our enemy's motives, but with what happened to Asha today, too. I think it'd be well worth the effort. So, what's our plan for tomorrow, then? Our options are to either investigate the remnants of the True Grievous Brigade, or follow Mr. Zeman's suggestion and review the mysteries that have arisen thus far. Let's see here. I mean, you don't need to follow his advice, but should we go after this shit first? We're going to both there anyway, right? Like to the True Grievous Brigade. Say we check out that anti-immigration group. Sounds like a plan. Great, then let's pack it in for the night, y'all. We got a busy day in store. I mean, the master's plan is smart, but it's like we need to... They're an immediate threat. We can do that shit later. No cap. Alright, it's 8 a.m. in the morning. Alright, time to get this work day started, y'all. Like we decided last night, we're going to be looking into what those anti-immigration radicalists are up to. The True Grievous Brigade. Since appearing at Aramis, their remnants have reportedly been lying low around the city. Ashen's mind got straight up rewritten by that Crimson Corrosion crap. We need to keep an eye out in case these guys go to something similar. Yes, but even if nothing abnormal happens, that doesn't make them any less dangerous. We can't allow them the freedom to commit another act of terror. Then I guess we'll just have to ask around town about them while we work through our 4 SPGs. That's a sensible approach, but where should we start gathering information? Naturally, anti-immigration radicalists want to target the immigration population. Does that bring anything to mind? For people from the Central East, we could try asking around the temple in Riverside. Father Masura should be in the loop on that front. Fine idea for Ada. As for the Eastern residents, Haley would be the go-to source for any particulars. Their internal issues have been tearing them apart, but that jackass Charles did a bang-up job patching things back together. You'll probably find out what's up from Malva and Cayenne. You're talking about that popular Eastern restaurant in the Cairo district, right? It's not the same as far as the cuisine, but the food's great and the menu's enormous. I guess it's 2 spots, but it wouldn't hurt to hit up a few more. While we're at it, why don't we check in with everyone's favorite neighborhood anti-immigration protester? The one who's always in front of the station? I think his name was Jacobin. Though I don't recall seeing him around lately. He might have learned his lesson after what happened at Aracion. Then we'll just have to settle for what the cop station around the area can tell us. That's as good a place to start as any. Then let's get this show on the road, people. The last time you had me on for a 4SPG was in Longport, so I'm ready to go. Just don't have too much bandwidth for Super Blade. We gotta be on our guard more than ever. I guess that means Shizuna's in. Hermes! Hey there, arkride. Hermes here. A long time no see. Finally got my moonlighting out of the way, so the courier business is back up and running again. Give me a call if you ever need anything. I'll make the drop in no time flat. Okay. Yes, I know how she works. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I do need to equip my characters, but I'm gonna try to go to the rest of this episode with what I have, and then probably get some grinding done before the next episode, and I'll change it then.
Okay, let's get out there and have a look around. We can check the bulletin boards on the way.
Right.
Being ordered around is a totally new experience for me. You got it, Chief.
Alright, Shizuna, where you go? Shizuna, don't disappear like that. Well, if it isn't our elite lieutenant, your gang gets big every time I see ya. Yeah, well, it's not like I asked for it. I apologize for any commotion. And I'm sorry I didn't stop here for breakfast. Just get a load of that aroma. Catch me in a good mood and maybe I'll treat you. By the by, didn't y'all get invited to the Z1 Grand Prix today? Yeah, well, that comic clown sent us 3 tickets. And you may hear say she just had to see it. That's right, we'll be closing the shop as soon as the running crowd is gone. So if you like to order something, now's the time. Duly noted. Something the matter, Yunes? It's nothing bad. Anyway, did you know today's race is the finals? That means it's gonna be extra fast. It's a little scary, but I still can't wait. I can definitely understand why you might find it frightening. You ask me, that just adds to the thrill. I've only ever seen them from behind a screen, but it's probably nothing compared to watching it in person. Well, either way, this was capping off a whole year's worth of races, so it's bound to be so special. Yeah, I have now to see the stands too if things weren't the way they are. But hey, don't let that stop you folks from enjoying yourselves. Oh, we plan on it, believe you me. Wouldn't be worth the lost business otherwise. You take care out there, everyone. See you later! Well, just be on your way then. Is
Kinda
you
surprised
like
that
strange
stuck-up
you
old
guys,
man
or
would
was that
actually
just
come
me?
see a race.
Perhaps Mr. Lugan's gradual efforts have started to bear fruit.
Hey, stop talking for a second. You know, I'm actually feeling kind of nervous about the finals today, but I'm not about to let it get to me. I tell Maxim I watch him race, and that's what I'm gonna do. Don't let anything get in your way today either, you guys. I don't know, Yumes. Is this gonna be what happened in, what's his name? I forgot. Didn't Yumes get, like, possessed by Mare? Nah, it's gonna be the same shit. Is it a Genesis here? Does she got Genesis in her pocket? I know it ain't her. We'll be closing up shop soon so we can head to the race. Are you all on a job right now? There's a few more of you than usual today, too. Well, if anyone's hungry, we'll still take orders for the moment. Let me know if there's something you like.
Oh, what would you like?
Ooh, you got a new recipe. Hey.
Do your best out there, okay?
Oh, well, I'm gonna use that right now. No cap, Paulette.
Do your best out there, okay?
Where's Victor at? Hey, Victor, you got something new?
Pick something already. Take
Good.
care out there.
Get something new, my boy. I was just about to close up shop so we can start heading to the circuit. You said she wanted to see the race, so I guess we got no choice, really. At least I get to keep an eye on Paulette and that scoundrel. Speaking of which, can you believe he actually had enough sense to set aside 3 tickets for us? Guess we gotta hand it to him for that. Sounds like you got it rough. What's rough about it? I just wanna watch the rest of my family, that's all. Whatever, like I said, we're closing shop. If you got any more orders you need to make, do it now or not at all. I was yelling at you, boy. Alright, we'll make sure she's doing her work. Gotta put Fairy in. And then let's go with Agnes. Try to have a user on the wall. I don't want to ignore Agnes, guys. She is useful now. Oh man, I'm super out of it lately, huh? Can't even remember what I just read. My, are you that worried about Harry? You should just go with him to the Grand Circuit, you know. Mom, I told you I'm fine. It's just that Harry had a really sad look on his face this morning. I mean, he's usually so energetic all the time. Oh, is that right? I wonder what she'll start to realize. It's always people right under our noses, isn't it? But I suppose it couldn't hurt to give a few hints every now and then. Alright guys, between the cats in the last episode and what's going on right now,
Alrighty.
maybe I should have chosen to do Master Bergar's advice and like think of this from a different perspective because there's something going on. This is after Vegeta said something's going on right now.
That's all we have for now.
Oh, it's the infected Natalia too. Oh no, that's Spaghetti. Who the f are you? You had another run in with the police? You good for nothing? I have no problem with the fence around here. That's why I'm apologizing now. At least you have some time before everything hits the fan. And don't call me a good for nothing. Says the woman who's been a kind to us for the past 50 years. I call you whatever I want, good for nothing. You got a problem with it, then maybe you should try being a law-abiding citizen for once. Yeah, wow, this old bitch thinks you're so much better than me. They sound so angry. Pretty sure I've seen little lady in the Botlight District before. I haven't seen her anywhere, man! It's not surprising she was caught acting as a ringleader for the scammers recently. She seems awful familiar with Gin, and I wonder what their relation is. It really looks like that stone is getting to her. Oh, those from the side quests! Oh, now I know. That's where she ended up? Damn. Got a really bad feeling about today. Someone like me, someone who's mastered the shadow martial arts that feels such a chill down her spine. Actually, I think that chill you're feeling is because it's kind of cold outside. You might just be right about that, Fairy. Please remember to take proper precautions in cold weather. Thank you, sweetheart. Be sure to. Now that I think about it, maybe I didn't actually master the shadow martial arts after all. Yeah, maybe keep the brightness to the realm of possibility, alright? You got a lot of sprightly little people around here, huh? Sure do. All f***ing liars. Eddie! Where's Brenda? So, you're a man stir today, huh? That's kind of unusual. What? You think I'm doing this because I want to? See, my stalls ain't been taking off lately. That's why I figured I should take some time off to give the old lady a hand with her shop. So I come by to give her the news and she runs off to who knows where. Could have been raking in the cash today, too. She mentioned something about meeting up with a friend of hers while she was halfway out the door, unless she couldn't find some other time to do it. You know, you may talk a big game, kid, but the fact that you haven't left tells a different story. You're such a good son. I already told you it's not like that. Can't you see I'm being taken advantage of, goddammit? He's got a point though, guys. He is taken advantage of. Alright, where's the cat at though?
Thank you all for stopping by.
Oh! Guys, this is a revelation! She's not here! But she can't deal with crowds though, right? Did you hear? Rebecca left her house for the first time in over 10 years. I know! Where'd she go? She took Kasara out on a tour of the capital. What? I can't help being a little worried though. What if she has a panic attack at face? Exactly! Maybe I should focus on something else for now. Rebecca went out? Damn, no wonder it's snowing. Then, I guess it is a little surprising. We should check up on her if we manage to cross paths. I'm pretty sure we are. Hey, welcome. How will we be of service today? I'm still getting back in the groove of things. It's been a while since I washed the shop after all. But it's nice to see how much Chris is doing in my absence. I hope Rebecca and Kasara has fun today.
No need to be shy now. Come again.
I'll come again later, I promise you. Because I have not touched my character's ordinance since before Nemeth. But we got a lot of upgrading to do, guys. A whole lot. Hey! Cut all that out! Y'all still fighting. Curtis, could it be? That's a letter from Airbus Academy. Did it finally come to a decision? Wait a second, I'll check. On behalf of Airbus Academy's admission bureau, it is our pleasure to welcome you among our student body. Yes! I did it, Mom! Dad, I really did it! Congratulations, Curtis! Oh, your hard work has finally paid off. Oh, I'm so proud of you, my son. Well done, Curtis. I suppose this is the result of that Star Wars resilience of yours, my boy. You should be proud of yourself. I don't think I've ever seen you do so emotional before, but thank you, I'm so relieved. Well, just keep on, we made it in. Wow, he must have worked pretty hard to get in, huh? But doesn't that mean he'll be my junior come April? That'll be right before the start of the festival, too. I'm sure he managed to enjoy himself. Alright, good for Curtis. Doing hot. Oh, it's on phone. Hey, it's hot! Think maybe you can do me a favor? So there's this little girl in Old Town. Sharp as ever, huh? You got him one. Yeah, go ahead, bring the pamphlets. Well, I'm not so sure I shall take it, to be honest. Oh, where's Anya? Welcome. It's kind of chilly out today, don't you think? I'll take your time to warm yourselves up. Oh, and by the way, Anya's not here right now. She's with a friend of hers. I think her name was Kasara. They seem to get along pretty well. I'm sure they'll have plenty of fun today.
Well...
Guys, man, I'm getting a weird feeling, bro. There's so many different changes. Goddamn, what's going on?
Heading in?
Yes. Bro, I'm concerned. I should have taken that girl's advice first. Man, f*** this goddamn immigration brigade. I ain't got time for it.
I hate getting sweaty, but I
could get used to this.
We gotta look at the bigger picture. Dude, what's most surprising is Rebecca.
That breather was just what I
what's
needed.
going on? So, I mean, guys, you can say it's a special occasion because of the race, but no. Man, I swear, man, first chance I get, we're going straight there. I need some answers. Dude, y'all kill me with
That
this
was
shit.
nice and refreshing.
You look nice and refreshed.
Sure
I
felt
do,
good.
I appreciate it. That
I've
was
never
a good
been to a
vibe.
northern-style bathhouse before.
It's
Oh,
a
it is
genuine
known.
Ramatherian one. In case you were wondering, the Loyally uses heat from very specific sauna stones that can...
And there he goes.
I'm sitting for this on the stone. What are you talking about, man? Alright, ain't nobody here again today either. Probably upstairs. Hey, sister. We welcomed a new neighbor to Old Town recently. She's still quite young, but her art is magnificent. Been meaning to introduce myself, but we always seem to miss one another. I wonder if she's avoiding me. Maybe I offended her somehow? Well, I won't give up. She can't hide from me forever. She still has to come to Sunday school, doesn't she?
Well,
Does she though? Is that a requirement? I don't think she really does. 'Cause she's staying with Rebecca and Chris. Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear Bishop Orwell's in good health. Yes, I agree. You know, he really does think the world of you now. I'm sure he'd be more than pleased for you to join us at the cathedral. While I certainly appreciate the invite, I'll unfortunately have to decline that. I have a duty to the people of Old Town, after all. Yes, you're as stubborn as always, my friend. Alright, sorry about that, Fairy. Didn't mean to bump into you. Alright, guys, I always get confused around Old Town because there's so many places to go. Now, the Maryhan Garden, I don't got any requests from artist support, so
Sure is getting colder.
it is.
what have we got?
More SBG on the bulletin board, guys. Alright, hey, so we found another weird one in the garden. Word of caution, though, when I scanned it, the only thing that showed up was question mark. You'll take care of it for us, right? As always, we're free to use Terminal in Rosette's room to get the job done. Thank you, Mirabelle. Oh, should I take this on right now or get my equipment in order first?
Would you care for some flowers?
Yes, I would, Catherine. What am I gonna do? I didn't expect the turn to come so cold so quickly. I'll have to put the flowers somewhere warm tonight, and maybe I should water them a little less as well. At least we still have customers in this weather. I guess the demand for flowers every weather is on. I just need to make sure they can take them home in good shape. It'll be a good chance to show off my botany skills. Alright, guys. I haven't upgraded yet, but I'm gonna take on this request right now then, I guess. I'm confident. Got it. Ooh, shit. It is. That's not ominous at all. Oh, we about to get up. It's a tower. It's a tower.
Careful, the enemy's death level is high. Be ready. Now's your chance for a sharp boost.
Use a sharp boost to get
Activating steel.
Here goes.
Right there.
Now's your chance for a sharp boost.
sharp boost to get
Full boost. Now you're ready to go, boss. Critical hit. Looks like that one hit.
Yes!
shield! Protect everyone!
Oh, you little fairy.
Flames, give us strength! Now we're
Show us how it's done, Shizuna.
Zerus form.
Duality!
That's how it's done. Time to continue the carnage.
Got your number. My move now.
Activating steel.
Hit him
It's
back.
clobbering time, fairy.
Now, Fairy! Too late!
Nice one, Fairy!
Got your number.
Too slow.
Ooh, nice counter.
Activating skill!
Time for the main event! Vandalize Prix!
Oh shit! Boost gauge limit destroyed.
Got your number.
Way to
Show us how it's done, Shizuna!
Okay, so it's not gonna spawn enemies. Got it. Even better.
Alright, Shizuna is fully powered up now!
Raging blizzard. Let's go.
Time to unleash your full might, Silver Blade!
Let's do this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There. Behold. Zero gleam.
Boost dodge limit destroyed. Way to go, Silver Blade.
Got you covered. Here.
Nice one, Fairy! Activating skill.
King Buster!
They're down. Time to kick their ass.
Let's get in there and slice and dice them, Shizuna.
Freezing wind. Cut down my enemy.
My Shizuna's power knows no bounds.
Cut down my enemy.
Shizuna is on a one-woman wrecking crew. Level up all day.
Got it.
Let's go, Fairy! Let's be without you, I guess.
Found Divine Phoenix.
That's one more case done and dusted.
Mira deposit confirmed.
I did good. Chaos rank up. Wow, baby. Alright, nobody's gonna comment on the freaking tower. Interesting.
Go, go, go.
Alright. Get over Riverside.
Where to next?
There's a forest on the bulletin board. Patients escaped from my clinic and the circumstances necessitate that he not be left unsupervised. Would you mind bringing him back for me? I'll be waiting at my clinic in the meantime. I'm Dr. Isabel. Oh boy, that don't sound good. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I do like Edith when it's snowing. I love the snow. I like the nighttime and I love the snow. Let's go check up on Ramadi. Oh, I see Sarah and Shahina.
Man, darling, I've been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for y'all too. Hey everyone. Oh, what are you up to? Looks like you two have made fast friends with Ramadi. Yes, we did. And he actually managed to help us a lot during last year's film festival. We didn't have much of a chance to talk then, so he invited us to chat. That's right, and we were actually just on our way back from visiting the nearby temple. But we figured it might be nice to stop on in while we were still in the area. Well, it's certainly been a pleasure to see you both again. Oh, that reminds me, I saw the saga of Ravana and the adventures of Rockford. Your film portfolio is coming along rather swimmingly, isn't it? Yeah, you guys basically made it to the big leagues. We sure have, and we worked really hard to do it too. I kind of had to force the crew to do a lot of retakes though. Made me feel a little bad for the other actors. Me too. Honestly, they all seemed much more skilled than we were. I really had to reckon with the fact that we're still beginners in the entertainment world. Don't worry, nobody starts out as an expert after all. Besides, you guys still have a sizable amount of experience under your belt. You made it this far for a reason. And don't forget, we still have to perform together sometime. Keep your chin up. Aw, thank you, Judith. I'll make sure you work till we drop. Oh, to be young again. Well, glad to see you two are doing so well. Ramadi? Those two are so passionate all the time. It really makes me want to root for them. Oh, and I'm sorry about what happened yesterday, sweethearts. I'm assuming the information I gave was to put you in danger, right? I should have known it wasn't real. So I've let something like that happen to you all. I'm a failure of an information broker, aren't I? Ramadi. There was no getting around it, really. They were just more prepared than we were. Plus, managed to get her back in the end, didn't we? Sounds like a win in my book. Yeah, it's just as much as our fault that we didn't catch on soon enough. Seriously, don't worry about it, Ramadi. Thank you. I'll make sure I learn from this failure. I'm gonna let them tarnish my reputation again. But I think they even be able to take advantage of Haoe and Ikaruga. There's something that for us to be reckoned with. I suppose I should stay on my guard from now on. Let us know as soon as you find anything. Of course, make sure you all stay safe out there, y'all. What's that? Oh, they're running to... I'm telling you guys, that it must be the snow. Something's in the air. I already signed up for the marathon with Lodi. There's no going back now. I have to keep pushing forward. But what? Does my heart feel like it's going to beat right in my chest? You know how there's a marathon in the capital every May? I just turned in my application for it. Not exactly a pro runner or anything, but as long as I'm with Selma, I'm sure it'll all work out. Although I guess it's nothing more than a hunch, really. Good luck with that. Now, is there any new fish since it's snowing? I'll keep in that rear with his feet up. Any fish?
Let's do this thing.
Any new fish? There is new fish. Oh.
There.
Jackpot, baby.
That's it.
We got it, man.
All right then.
I got it. Watch your work, Suna. First try. And...
Got myself
right?
a whopper.
Nope. Alright, try again, man.
Okay.
Yes! Give me some support! Don't you okay me?
That's it.
I'm really trying to get this trophy, guys. Catch all the fish in the game. Oh, we ain't doing perfect. Oh, excellent. Oh! We got a whopper, baby! Per glass! But it ain't new, though! Damn!
There.
Give me this new fish! I want it! It's snowing! It's in the air!
That's it.
It's in the air for us to catch it! Oh, it's slow. That means it's different. Slower means different. Oh, that was 3.
Ha! Got myself a
Man,
whopper.
man, come on, bro! Give me this new fish! I need it!
That's
big
it.
money. Big money. Big money. Slow, now it's fast. Excellent. I need excellent. 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 There we go.
Think I caught me a rare one.
Fine, bro. It's not rare. It's the same fucking fish.
There.
Dude, come on. We gotta believe.
That's
Having
it.
the heart of the rod. Heart of the rod. Excellent. Excellent! That was 2!
Ha! Got myself a whopper.
Alright, we might need to do a different approach here. Okay, we need to do, can I do this other spot? Because on this spot, yeah, it still has a 3. Come on, man.
That's it.
I got it. It's frustrating, I know, we're gonna get it.
Think I caught me a
Man,
rare
Van, bro, come on! Man, give me a different character. Van, you can't do it.
Alrighty.
Can't do it.
So, what's on the menu?
Okay, so let's have you try. Use that unclouded eye. You got it.
Nice! I got one.
You got it. Easy. Easy money. First try, she got it on the
I think
first
I got a
try!
rare one.
I caught that before. Bro, I didn't catch that before. That was new. It was new.
Nice! I got one.
Oh my God!
pretty good.
We got the cops again. It took that long. Jesus Christ. Damn, nice job, Shizuna.
Right.
Yeah, all that for that small. Oh, I almost got hit by a car. Yeah, watch where you dropping, motherfucker. Almost killed somebody. Yeah. Yay! It's It's on the snowball fight, Rudy. What? They even sniffing that? And don't jump into the street like that early. I know. Sheesh, you're such a son of sports sometimes. Dude, he's right. I almost got hit by that car too. Dangerous out here, guys.
Praise be to Arusha.
Father, I've discovered yet another one taped to the walls of the temple. Again? What is this place coming to? It's already been turned down and disposed of. I'll go make sure there aren't any more. Is something wrong, Father Mansour? If there's trouble, we'll hear you out. Depending on the issue, we can even take it on as a job. I appreciate your concern, but things aren't quite so dire. We've merely had some occasional instances of unsavory flowers being posted or even distributed around our grounds. You mean to say someone's harassing the temple? If so, you should submit a report to the guild or police and have them handle the situation. Actually, these flowers concern a specific individual rather than the temple itself. Thus, we are in no position to press charges. Targeted attack, huh? Suppose they're bounties for a certain phantom thief. So, who are the flowers about exactly? You might not be familiar with him, but they regard a young man named Aslan. I feel like I've heard of him somewhere before. He's an up-and-coming Z1 racer who's been gaining steam lately. In the last race, he came close to catching Maxim Lugan, the current champion. Damn, must be a real speed demon then, right? Rumor has it that this year's Grand Prix will boil down to a straight-out duel between the two of them. Aslan's from the Central East and a good-looking guy to boot, so he's been a real top trending topic lately. Does he have any connection to this temple? His accomplishments as an immigrant have made him something of a celebrity amongst those of Central Eastern descent. Such a great deal of his admirers are part of our congregation, making this the perfect place to try to ruin his image. Yes, the flowers do nothing but besmirch his character. They'll claim he's a violent brute or that he has ties to the mafia. How awful. Any of that rude in reality? There is no concrete evidence to speak of, so I don't believe it's worth putting any stock into. The man himself has visited the temple a number of times, and as far as I can tell, he is a devout and sincere youth as can be. Sure, but sometimes it's getting two shoes that have the most skeletons in the closet. Even still, this is clearly nothing more than a malicious smear campaign. Perhaps the guilty party is envious of his success. Could also be the work of anti-immigration terrorists who can't handle the situation of rising fame. All men are equal before the winged goddess, Arusha. She draws no distinction between race or ethnicity. To go against this is nothing short of deplorable. Father Mansour, if these flowers continue to appear, it may constitute a disturbance to the temple, in which case you will still be eligible to file a complaint with the guild, despite not being the victim of defamation. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us if the need arises. I can only pray it doesn't. Nevertheless, we will keep your kind offer in mind.
Praise be to Arusha.
Praise be to Arusha. Watch out for that car. Fucking kill my ass. They have a fucking speed limit posted up here.
Hope you're having a good one, listener.
Hey, Bradley, not gonna go see the race? So, today's the race, huh? Got something on your mind? I'm just a little worried about the snow is all. Maybe won't be no stuff for competition, but tarmac gets wet and it gets slippery too. That's not even to measure the temperature of the tires drop. both the drivers and the pit crew have to be on their A game today. Sounds like things might just get interesting. I'm sure they'll be ready for it, and I heard the snow is supposed to let up by noon anyway. Yeah, well, here's hoping. And bro, watch how work for you driving! Knock somebody out. There's not no Grand Theft Auto.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
We got Primo behind the
My
shop
store
today.
has the best dishes around.
Hey, now I told Primo I'll sell her tacos for one day only. Didn't expect for it to get so cold out there. If it wasn't for that, I'm sure I would have won our bet. Still, this old spice taco of hers sell like hotcakes. Guess I should answer the menu for good, huh? Maybe she really does know what she's doing.
Alrighty.
Looks like my bad dishes were correct. The people were really craving spice. Yeah, girl's a genius. And it was our super spicy mapo taco that won their hearts over. But Gordon's luxury taco idea might be a winner too. Alrighty, I'll start looking and making those as soon as I can. Damn Primo, every time you talk, this blue guy comes, say the same NPC comes walking by. Go get your taco, brother, you good. He always comes walking in the screen every time I'm talking to Primo. The motherfucker with the blue hair gotta see what's going on too. Alright, so I got a request at the clinic. Well, the clinic ain't clearly around here, so. Where is the clinic? Is that in the Blacklight District?
What's next? Go, go, go!
Alright, Blacklight District, I believe our sub-quest is going to be at the clinic that is located here.
I'll check out the arena.
Apparently, something happened in the Academic Center yesterday. They found gang members and most of the bones in their body broken. It's incredibly suspicious if you ask me. I just hope it doesn't start affecting my business. Probably is. I heard that whole Harry situation's come to a close finally. But for whatever reason, there's been reports of them meeting in the Academic Sector. Can't imagine why though. Maybe whoever saw them was hallucinating.
Ho, come again soon.
Got this rare.
Gotta come again soon.
Nothing. Oh, it's the weapon shop. Hey, it's been a while. You're that girl. Have you been well? You two know each other? That's the same reaction you had to me. They met last time she was in the capital. Your fist and sheath of my blade has actually helped us pretty well so far. Is that so? I'm glad to hear it. Please take a look around. Would you care for some high-quality clove oil? Huh? That might just be what my blade needs. He's got a whole bunch of store products lined up. All pretty convenient. His business must be doing well.
Want to rest here?
Early is next weekend. Thanks for the update.
Hey, guess what? Mommy said she's gonna let me go to school from now on. Those be lots of kids my age that time. Can't wait to meet them all. Paprika! Come on, Gabriella. Don't you think you're being a little too overprotective of the kid? Sure, an escort to the cathedral is fine, but you have to watch me while I work too. Hey, you can never be too prepared for an attack, okay? You're so paranoid. Well, whatever. Why don't I watch the girl while you go pick up Dada? By the way, you didn't start letting him watch the Sunday school by himself. I'll consider it. Is it really okay to leave you by yourself?
These are the most recent reports in the room.
Ever the stalwart warrior you are.
Roadway Information Center.
I have some on sale.
No, I'm still not interested in that. You're good. Hey, Dr. Isabel. I'm president. It doesn't even begin to describe this case. It's times like these when I wish I had that Spriggan on call. Speak of the devil. Nice to see you, arkride Solutions. Those expected looks tell me you're here about the request I put up then. Yeah, can't make any guarantees, but this gives us many particulars and we'll let you know if it works out for us. A patient ran away from the clinic, if I recall correctly. How exactly did that come about? I'll start from the top and give you the rundown. It all began this morning. A man I'd never seen before had fallen unconscious here in the Black Light District. He was easy pickings too. That is to say, I gave him a checkup out of the kindness of my heart. While there weren't any external injuries, his disease had grown so severe that he couldn't move a muscle. I had medication specific to his condition in stock, so I brought him into the clinic and treated him then and there. Wow, you're a real saint of a doctor, aren't you? Save for the part where she called him easy pickings. Now, this is where the problem comes in, you guys. I took my eyes off him just for a second, only to come back to an empty room and some money for my services. There was no sign that anyone else had come in, so he must have ran off on his own. If he was trying to dip out paying his medical bills, that'd be one thing, but the prices he charged here are practically highway robbery. Besides, this patient left enough mirror before going, right? That he did, and the funny thing is, it was actually more than I was planning to charge. In any case, I have a few ideas as to why he ran out of the way he did. He kept on ranting and raving. I can't believe they're after me, and so forth. There was a lot more to it, but that's the only part I can make out clearly. Those are the words of a guy caught up in the wrong kind of trouble there. Whatever it is, it's big enough that he'd rather book it than stay here and heal up. Maybe so. If it were as simple as that, I'd been content to send him on his merry way, lollipop in hand. But his treatment isn't even close to complete yet. If he doesn't regularly take medication to relieve any side effects, the result could be disastrous. Worst case scenario, he'll die, just like that. That's horrible. Shouldn't you be out trying to, I don't know, save his life? No need to get so worked up. I said worst case scenario, didn't I? Chances of that are below 1%, though it's 100% certain he'll end up in so much pain that he wish he were dead. That's not any better. Indeed, if his condition was critical to begin with, any additional side effects only reciprocated. His personal circumstances notwithstanding, it would be best to retrieve him sooner rather than later. I'm guessing that's what you're requesting us to do? Right, you are. My patient paid me in full, so I have an obligation to ride this out to the end. I appreciate it if you can bring him back here as quickly as you can. That's a way more level-headed ass than I was bracing for. I'm also a bit concerned about whoever it is that's after him. Whether it's to gather information or save someone in need, we're duty-bound to address this matter, Van. What do you think, Van? Well, let's see. You guys here to ask me. Yes, we don't have much of a choice but to take on the job. Thanks. Glad you see me in my way. Now, here are some pills. Pass them along to my patient if you manage to find them. They're the same kind I originally planned to administer in order to moderate the side effects. If he's already exhibiting symptoms, this should be able to curb him for a while. Consider it done. So, am I giving us a few more symptoms on this runaway of yours? Not at all. He's a man in his late 20s with a slim build. The medicine I gave him likely restored his mobility to some small degree, but as his treatment is only in its early stages, ergo far from complete, I suspect he'll be struggling to walk. And in that case, it should be easy to follow his trail. Then the next question is, which way is this guy headed? Is he hiding out in the Black Light District, or did he already make it from the hills? Well, why don't we go to the nearest exit and check? And ask around the area and see if anyone saw him. If a silent gets reported, then the likelihood that he left the district grows. Elsewise, we can simply assume that he is still somewhere to be found here. Works for me. The next that closest to us is over in the northeast. Lindsay's shop is set up around those parts. We can try asking her about it. Let the search begin.
Hope this 4 SVG can entertain me.
We'll see, Shizune. Oh, that's right. Lindsay's a I don't want to talk to her, guys.
I have some on sale.
I'm not interested in that. I keep telling you, leave me alone.
Got a question for you.
A slender, sickly-looking man in his late 20s. Actually, I did see something like this just a bit ago. He went through that exit right over yonder. hit the bullseye right off the bat. Though if he's left the Bloodlight District, that gives us no shortage of locations to investigate. We're gonna need a little more info then, like what direction he went or if he was being tailed. Anything else you happen to notice, Lindsay? Well, let me think, since it's you, man. See if I can remember. He was out of breath, but that didn't keep him from muttering to himself. Things like, this passport should do the trick, and it'd be dicey near the embassies, but I have to go. Could have knocked him over with a feather. I was trying on whether or not to reach out. Then wimpy types don't usually do it for me, but his heavy painting and looks of agony were just so adorable. Oops, did I say that out loud? Only at the top of your lungs. That's Sharon, though. Funny girl, this one. Anyway, that passport bit sticks out to me. Chances are he can the Spotlight District in order to get one fate for him. Then there's the part about the embassies, too. Sounds like it's got no choice but to be in the same area as them. Then our next stop is the Arbor District. That's where all the embassies are. Well, I can't say I followed any of that, but I'm glad I was able to be of service. Hurry and finish up your work so you can visit me again, okay, boyfriend number 4? How many times do I gotta say it, lady? We are not together, period! Well, isn't this a comical little routine? See that glare in her eyes? Ooh, terrifying.
I have some good on sale.
Man, keep you and your to yourself. I don't want none.
What are you looking at?
Man, I'm looking at you! Bastard.
Sounds fun.
Hey, glad you came. Heard y'all had a spot of trouble yesterday. Think you get into a fight with the princess. Yeah, I can't believe Asha would try to do something like that, you guys. And Nikaruka had the same misunderstanding somehow? Something's weird going on for sure. Wait, why is the Divine Blade of Silver here? I'm a Spriggan now. No, she's not. She's just here to lend us a hand. And a skilled hand that'll be. Anyway, I think it's pretty clear that something's happening behind the scenes here. I'm at a bit of a loss of where to start gathering info though. But I'm sure y'all have a lead, right? I wouldn't call it a lead exactly. Unless we talked about what we learned about the Crimson Corrosion. Sorry, but there's not much we can explain right now. We'll have to do a bit more digging. Do you think you can keep us informed of anything new in the meantime? Of course. Still, it kind of sucks that we can't figure out what's going on. I mean, we're information brokers, for goodness sake. I know the feeling, Hallie. Sometimes this ordeal might be a bit more than we bargained for. Anyway, we'll let y'all know if there's anything unusual on our end. Just keep in touch, alright? We will. Thank you very much. Inside over the bet part for today's final Z1 race. If you're interested, most people go for Edgewash. After that, it's Ingrid, then Alina. If you're not betting, get out of the way. Just trying to move things along before the scum get too noisy today. Yes! Oh, what do you say to have a girl that's a little more inexperienced? Don't you think it could be a nice warm her up a little bit? Her voice sounded all the sweeter. How about it, my friend? You know what? That's not a bad idea.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Man, all day, every day. Tracy brought back a good number of new girls yesterday. It's gonna be a doozy training them all. It might be even harder on the club, at least till they learn to hustle customers themselves. But I fell down with luck. Well, the least I can do is give a place to earn a living. Little fat mistress.
Come on
Candy.
over and say hello.
I'm always gonna ready to say hello to you. I'm glad to start chilling to death. Oh well, I'll run up in no time as long as I hustle and say, oh, why don't we have a drink or two to really get the blood flowing, man? Not today, I'm on the clock.
Hell yeah.
Hey, it's Joe Brownie! You got into the knockout tournament, man! Yeah, we've really been looking forward to it! Not joining. Got other things to take care of, okay? Manly things. Elvis, what are you doing all the way down here, Abrasive? Elvis, what are you doing here? Elaine? Nothing in particular. I can't keep it paid with everyone else. Can't let myself try to be the right name. Yeah, that's like something's bothering him, you guys. Ha, I wonder what messes him this time. Maybe he's too caught up in his feelings for a certain someone lately. Well, whatever it is, I have high hopes for Elvis. Wish him the best. Right. Doesn't seem like he'll be getting over it anytime soon.
I think I'm in love.
I think that's everybody in the Black Light District, y'all. Alright, here we are in the Arbor District. This is where that patient from Isabel's clinic fled to, presumably. But how exactly are we gonna find him? Going by the dude's mumbling, he'll be steering clear from the embassies if he can help it. Other than that, we're pretty hard for recluse. Actually, I've got one thing we can try. Isabel gave this guy something specifically made to treat his condition, right? She said as much, yeah, but what difference does that make? I believe I see your implication, Mr. Arkride. Let me just check if my idea holds any water first. Hello, something the matter? We're on the hunt for your patient, but figuring out how to pick up his trail's got us stumped. So I had a question for you. Is it possible to track any ingredients of that medication you gave him? You want us to track the medicine itself? Oh, really thinking outside the box, I see. Good idea, Arkride. The dosages were delivered both orally and via injection. In other words, the medicine he ingested might lead to detectable particles when he exhales. I can send you the name of the drug if you need. That'd be great. I'll let you get back to it then. Knock him dead out there, kiddo. Or, well, you know what I mean. Now I understand. The patient's breathing was labored. The traces he left are spaced closely enough, maybe able to perform a SHAR search. Right, and factoring in a witness placement would allow us to reverse calculate their origin points too. Then allow me to test whether a SHAR search detects any matches to this pharmaceutical's components. Sure, take it away, Rosette. The traces are discernible, if only faintly. A SHAR search would indeed be feasible, albeit more difficult to follow than usual. You're incredible, Rosette. It figures you're a tech whiz. It wouldn't be much of a Marduka's concierge otherwise. Your praise honors me. Alright, let's get this show on the road, folks. The longer we take, the more off the mark Rosette's calculation is gonna get. Right. That SHAR search on.
A perfect day to bask in the sun.
It is a perfect day.
Whoops.
No reason to go to school. You're not in school, man. I don't want to go anyway. Oh, damn, that's a lot of dust. Looks like someone left some rust behind here. He might have stopped to take a break on the bench. Yes, getting so far as the Arbor District must have been extremely taxing for him. We need to hurry and bring him back to Isabel. It's almost time for the Air Miss County Festival. Seeing how students rush the bar vibes without another year has passed. Glad to hear they'll be home the event again this year. Those women are teachers at Aramis, right? Don't tell me, are they in a love triangle? Wait, no, there I go again. Go away, Beth. I'll say you won't get me this time.
Well...
Again, thank you for grading all those tests, you two. Of course, Miss Leafa. Oh, by the way, I wanted to apologize for being unable to attend that party yesterday. It was no bother, Tola. It turned into a bit of a girls' gossip party at the end anyway, so you really didn't miss much. Although, I wouldn't be opposed to hearing more of Miss Sonia's merit search. What do you say? You're right, that does sound quite interesting. Well, you see, it's kind of embarrassing. Oh yeah, that political debate is happening tomorrow, isn't it? Let's talk about that instead. You know, I actually did want to hear your thoughts on the matter, Miss Toa. Why don't we leave that later? I'm still curious about what else Miss Sonia has to share. Huh? Think I've ever seen that black hair teacher before? The female teachers of Aramis. I'm sure there must be a hoop. Well, you're not wrong there, Van.
And after that,
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
my mind.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Arkride. I believe it's been about, say, a month since you last visited now. Sorry, I have some work to do outside the city. Come to think of it, though, aren't you supposed to be unveiling your seasonal cake for spring soon? I've been looking forward to it for a while now. Yes, well, I'm afraid we've fallen a little behind on schedule planning recently, but I'll try to have it ready by the end of April at least. Just a little longer, I promise. All right. Holland makes the most beautiful cakes. Summer, spring, which means we'll be adding a limited edition seasonal cake to the menu. Can't wait to taste it. Oh, yeah, I keep hitting that speed feature by accident. And switch that button around. I'm gonna take a shortcut. Go in the fun way. As far as the trail goes, our runaway patient must have passed through this gate then. But why? All that leads to is an abandoned subway line. There's a possibility that he has a fake passport, if you recall, in which case his goal would be to either leave the country illicitly or obtain a fraudulent visa. Given that, choosing this route would imply that he's attempting to escape the capital. I see now, he's planning to lose his pursuers by sneaking out underground. Sure, but the board's not exactly a hop, skip, and a dip away from the Arbor District. It'll take a real nutcase to make that trip with the body falling apart at the seams. Just goes to show how desperate he is then. The only way to know what he's going through is to ask the guy himself. Let's go inside and get to searching. Keep your heads up on a swivel just in case. Come on! The team entered the abandoned subway line and proceeded into its depths. Then in the distance they spotted the figure of a man on the run. Shoot! Getting on me already! Well, nothing else for it. This won't buy much time. I'm short on options. Just a little further until we catch up. Think again. Rats, he slipped away, and I think I just heard a locking gauge. These doors look old, but the security system seems to be relatively new. Most likely it can only be released from the opposite end. What now? Maybe there's a detour we can take. Going the long way will just give them a free pass, shake us off. Good point. We're better off keeping up the chase through here. You look pretty bone tired just now, too. My bet is that you'll take this chance to rest. How do you plan to open these doors then? Only way we can, and by locking them from the inside. Think your little friend can help us with that, Catre? Oh, I get it. You want Theo to wrap around and disengage the lock. Theo, reporting for duty? But how are they supposed to get to the other side? There was a deck back over there. Probably connects to this room, structurally speaking. There you have it, Theo. Try sinking in through the duct. Understood, Catre? Initiating auto mode. Alright, I get to control them. Let's go. Ah! Try again, Theo. Oh, oh, nice one, Theo. Slow and steady wins the race. Damn, I didn't know. Now we know. Man. Ooh. 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 I'm about to go right to the fence. That's that where I'm going. Theo, do you want to go that way? How do I? We need to turn off the fan somehow. Search. Check. How do I? Ooh. Alright, so go up. Is there another pathway that I missed? I'm pretty sure I've done everything. Wait, what's this? Oh! I see it. Clever little snake. Ooh. We gotta get real detailed now. I'm trying to find the pathway. Is there another one? Alright, nice job with the puzzle here. I have you stuck for a second. Oh yeah, okay. It's getting more difficult. Got you though. Ooh, damn. Oh sh. Ooh. Oh, I don't see the pattern at all. Oh! Oh, do I? Ooh. What? Okay, guys. Damn, they are doing too much. Oh my god, how did I get that? Ate it. We're gonna get right timing. Damn, the timing. Ooh. What's over there? Nothing. Or am I tripping? Okay. No, we're gonna go that way. Ooh! What the? Oh sh. That's such a burst, and now proceeding to releasing lock. Way to go, Theo! I was wondering why I didn't hear any footsteps. Turns out he barely even took one. Damn it. Oh. Can't let them get me. Is he alright? His face is pale and he's sweating up a storm. Give him the medication we brought. Side effects ready to manifest. The group had the man ingest the medicine Isabel had given them. Thank goodness we were able to remedy the situation. I owe you guys my life, actually. What exactly am I thinking, though? At first, I thought you were the ones chasing me. We're from arkride Solutions, the Blacklight District doctor who took you in sent us a request. Apparently, if you stop your treatment partway through, the side effects could be fatal. She wants you to hurry back ASAP. Says she'll look after you till everything's done and dusted. Side effects? So that's what had me hurrying like never before. More importantly, you said arkride Solutions, right? Now that I get a closer look, I should recognize you. You're that spriggan who runs the police and gear from time to time. You even got ties to Kincaid from the Integrated Analysis Division. That'll teach me to let my guard down. You're gonna take me back too, aren't you? Not the place I spent the spectral sadist to get name dropped. So when you say you're being chased by someone, you're talking about the CID? Believe me, if I could stop getting tangled up with Renee, I could. We've got no plans to hand you to the CID. That's what you're worried about. Heck, we ain't even gonna rat you out. I don't mean we're on the same side, though. Think of us as more of a neutral party. If we really wanted to capture you, we would have kept those meds to ourselves. Perhaps you feel more comfortable having the guild intervene in lieu of a Spriggan. Were the CID demand your extradition, though, we would have no choice but to comply. If that isn't to your liking, I suggest you begin explaining what this is about. Fine. I'll talk. My name is Hubert. I'm with the Second External Affairs Division of the CID, and I'm sick and tired of being used as a pawn for their international information wars. So I'm running away from both them and the Imperial Intelligence Division in hopes of reaching the Free Cities. Not just the CID, but the Intelligence Division as well. You must have held a pretty important position too, being part of an international information war. Important, he says. Treated me as nothing more than a puppet. I was a double agent for both the Empire and the Republic. Quadruple agent, if you will. A quadruple agent? Not even a movie would go for something so component. How the hell did you land yourself in that gig? I was originally affiliated with the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division, but after the war, I gave up on Erebonian entirely. So I struck a deal for both them the head of a certain co-worker of mine, and the CID will let me join them. Simply put, I shipped allegiance to the Republic. So up until then, you were just a simple spy. But then my target, the Scarecrow, caught on to my secret mission. Threatened me into pretending to be a double agent that has sworn loyalty to the Republic while following the Empire's instructions instead. Playing double agent for two nations, then maneuvering to give one party the upper hand. Such are the activities of a triple agent. Yes, but the CID caught wind of my circumstances. So they started giving me baited intel, fully anticipating that I would deliver it to the Empire. It only hit me just recently, but I've been dancing in the palm of their hand for who knows how long. And that's how you wind up a quadruple agent. Guys, I remember King K talking about this in the first game. I remember this shit. I think I kind of get it, sorta, except not really. Just listening to this is giving me a stress ulcer. You know, it was when I crossed over to the Republic that my health started going to pot. Each superpower would browbeat me into permanently the other day after day, to the point where I couldn't spare a second to hold a grudge against Arendelle. I didn't have the energy to go to the doctors, and whatever time off I had was spent sleeping like a corpse. Wow, and here I thought government jobs were cushy. I don't remember when it happened, but all of a sudden I got the urge to throw my career out the window and leave everything behind. Today was the day I finally acted on the escape plan I've been ironing out. When I went to the Botlight District to pick up my fake passport, since CID nearby. I'm trying to hide myself, my condition worsened until I became the rank you see now. Nevertheless, I was determined to use these abandoned lines to flee the capital. They worked you raw. I get how you'd be fed up with that. But even still, I say you brought it all on yourself. Excuse me, Spriggan? When it comes down to it, this whole thing stands for you going turncoat on the Empire. You're lucky they didn't lock you up for treason, or worse, put you on the execution block. Just the fact that your neck's still intact makes this a better bargain by far. But hey, what do I know, right? Either way, you're coming with us though, pal. Like I already told ya. Hubert? Is it the side effects again? No, the medicine we administer should still be in effect. Perhaps this is a symptom of the affliction itself? Come to think of it, Isabel never told us what he's actually suffering from. Hubert, can you tell us the name of your condition? How do you expect me to know? What does it even matter? My time is up anyway. This isn't your run-of-the-mill sickness, not with the pains that's excruciating. Death is coming for me. I can already see the light. No, you can't give up now. It may not help much, but I can perform some recovery works on you. That ain't gonna do shit. Don't bother. Honestly, I've been thinking, even if I do make a life as a fugitive, I won't have long to enjoy the shit. The way I see it, it's my passion for the web of lies I've been weaving. But you know what? That's okay. Gave it all I had and got for all I could. Pull it together. You're beyond saving just yet. Come on, guys. Let's haul him over to Isabel. Well, that is what we were hired to do. He sounds pretty intent on dying here, but it's not like we're beholden to do that or anything. Choice is yours, man. I don't know. Dragging foot alone by force goes against my style, you know, Elaine. So I'm gonna have to say something to make him change his mind. What he's told us, this guy's got an ambition in spades. Could try to good him on that Stoker's will to live. On the other hand, even if he's already chosen death, maybe I can convince him to reconsider things objectively. Not sure your purses, guys. I say we feed that fire then, man. Yeah, I'll go with this plan. Forget it, Agnes. We're leaving him. But we are? How can you be so heartless, you little bitch? Besides, the whole point of this request for us to bring him to the clinic. What good do to look back at guys already happy to lie in his grave, Judith? You're satisfied with the life you live, right? And the best thing we can do is respect your dying wish. Mr. Arkride? Reverse psychology. Classic. There's just one thing that's bugging me, if you don't mind me asking. Why did you give up on the Empire and defect to the Republic after the war? You wouldn't have done that unless there was something you expected from them. Something you can no longer hope for. I'd have to be worth switching sides for it too. So what was it? What else? Status, power, money? I want it all. Did you now? That's funny. From what I've been hearing, you haven't gotten a single one of those things yet. That's... Even if you flee to another country, all you have to show for it are the CID on your ass, deliberating disease, and zero motivation. Seems like a total wash from start to finish. But if it's any consolation, you made for a pretty hilarious quadruple agent. Might get me a few laughs at my next drinking session, too. What? Are you mocking me? My work spans 2 main superpowers. I fall at the front lines in the fields of counter-espionage. If it weren't for that bastard Arndale, or that CID upstart Kincaid, I fulfilled my aspirations ages ago. Hubert, I understand how you feel, but yelling only make your condition worse, you know. Indeed, though I should note that this Hereford declining blood pressure has begun to rise again. Wow, that must really steamed him up. So, you finna saying your piece to me, kid? If not, you can let the rest off your chest at the clinic. Yeah. The hell with the consequences. Take her over you damn well, please, damn it. Practically had to pry the words out of your mouth. Just let us handle it from here. That one could have gone either way. Nicely played, man. We did do a good job. Sometimes you gotta stroke that ego, guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Tell me, man, we know what we're doing. Well done bringing them back, Spriggan. You make it look so easy. I wish I wound up being way more of a hassle than we bargained for. Did it now? I already had the impression it was tougher than most, the way he scurried off his sickbed. I can't take this shit any longer. You're in critical condition, alright? Hey, what are you snickering about? Someone's life is on the line here! Is Hubert gonna be okay, Isabel? If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. I get that you kids have more compasses for hearts, but I advise against playing nurse here. Treatment process will be a bit difficult to watch. Spare your eyes was his dignity. Out of curiosity, what exactly is he suffering from? Oh, did I never tell you? It's urinary calculus. Pardon? You mean like math? Not quite. In medical terms, calculi are stone-like crystals that form internally due to extreme stress or in a regular lifestyle. In most cases, they're found in the kidney or bladder and block the urethra, affecting the bladder and stomach before spreading all throughout. Patient is then struck with enough pain to make death a mercy. They're in perfect health once the stones are expelled from their body, though. Mind sum that up for us? Simply put, it's not an untreatable disease. In most cases, it can be cured without surgery. Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess it's better than being in more danger, but still. My expectations do feel a little betrayed. Say it like it is. We got played. Then now. To be fair, everything she said from the get-go implied that medication was all you needed. You should have spoken up the moment you realized that. No, there has to be some mistake. It feels like I have a full set of knives filling me from the inside. The pain depends on the size of the stone. In your case, it's DC large, about 0.4 edge. Don't worry, I'll give you a shot to ease your suffering, kid. Though it'll still be quite intense till the stone passes. Just going to buck it up and keep yourself hydrated. So all I can do is power through. Doctor's orders, I suppose. This is also draining. But look on the bright side, and now you're on the road to recovery. And with that, the request is successfully completed. Though for Mr. Hubert, the issue of the CID yet remains. Hate to leave you hanging, but this is the part where we pull out, kid. We won't go out of our way to blab for the CID about you, though. But if push comes to shove, we got no reason to keep our lips shut. You did say you were a neutral party. Not that it's any business of ours, but have you given any consideration as to what you do next? About that, you're telling me off gave me a lot to chew on. I'd rather keep my distance from the CID until the stone passes, but afterward, I guess I'm going to go back to him. Is that so? Absolutely. I'm not ready to go out as one of history's least memorable footnotes. Been playing the deception game on a national scale for 2 entire countries. Can't even imagine how many state secrets I know now. What's more, I'm in a position to watch how Arndale and Kincaid play their cards. As for the fake intel they're feeding me, I'm sure I can get plenty of use from it. All this to say, I'm going to stay at quadruple edge and put at my own place in the world. Then someday, I'll rise high enough to wrap Arndale and Kincaid around my finger instead. Clearly, your imagination is more powerful than mine. It sounds like a pipe dream for now, but imagine the drama if it ever becomes a reality. I don't see the issue. Either dream big or not at all. Renee can deal with the aftermath of the off chance the actually makes anything of it. I can't help but feel a little bad for Mr. Kincaid. Whatever your 5-year plan is, it can wait until after we take care of that stone. Let's get some painkillers in you before the next wave hits. Go on, head inside. Right away, Doctor. Guess this is goodbye then. Thanks for everything, truly. I'll transfer your payment like always. Appreciate it. Get well soon, Hubert.
I hope I was of assistance.
You was.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Go ahead, give me that law. Ooh, we maxed it out. Raise your gray OGC alignment to the maximum level A. So the mod is supposed to max off this regardless, but when's that going to happen? Because I'm doing it on my own already. I don't even need the mod. Let's get it.
Off we go.
The vegetables I wholesale to Romaine have been a hit with the customer so far. We owe it all to him for molding our produce in just the right way. Finding such a dependable vendor is like a farmer's dream come true.
Feast your eyes on this.
Last card told me that he wanted time to go around and apologize to everyone he caused trouble for. Sure didn't get shits for a while to account for that. Said he was headed for the Septian Temple today. That boy's conscience won when it comes down to it.
Fresh produce straight from the farm.
Let me get
Take
it.
a look at my wares.
Let me see it. The only way I'm going to survive in this industry is by upping my brand value. Publicity and sales are important, sure, but little stunts will change the big picture here. What I need to do is come up with a one-of-a-kind signature design that nobody else can make.
This is kind of fun.
It is. Word is that Hailwee's newest family is officially up and running. The Century Marsh probably feel the effects of that to some degree via Lamport's commercial flow. I'll have to keep a watchful eye on how things develop from here on out. This place always brighten right up when Lulua comes by. I'll go say hello to her in a bit. Oh, hello, dear Lulu. We're having a long outside tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. It'll be over at the venue in Riverside. Make sure to tell all your customers about it. Well, sorry, dear best dear. I'll go tell a few of my friends right now. Great, thank you so much. Ooh, where'd you come to town? I've seen her before.
Oh yeah, we took you around here once before, didn't we? Huh? Where'd the Divine Blade go?
Suna?
Oh, sorry. I spotted these delicious-looking apples and just thought I'd help myself.
Really now?
She ate all those in the blink of an eye.
Shizuna. Kane plans to cook dinner for us tonight. He even insisted on shopping for the ingredients himself. As tempting as it is, throw my 2 mirror in and I'll just keep quiet and watch from the sidelines. Let's see. Checking the fish's eyes is supposed to tell you how fresh it is. But how do I know if it's a good or bad again? Welcome, would y'all care for some fresh fish? You're wondering why I'm working the side gig. It's because the 2 things that need most in our path to idle stardom are mirror and stamina. The Liz out doing part-time deliveries for the same reason, and Natalie's even signing on as our manager. With you, success story starts here, and we just gotta keep up the momentum. Cold weather like today calls for a nice toasted cocktail, wouldn't you say? For the casual drinker, I recommend adding a bit of hot water to dilute the alcohol content. It go down smoother that way, pal. Hey, Nate's girlfriend, you still walking around? Find somebody else? Alright, I don't leave you alone. Damn, she stopped. She's walking away.
The Center Marche really does have everything.
Just when I think we're in for warmer weather and the universe supplies us with a sheet of snow. My hot foods are sort of like, well, hotcakes now, I thanks to that. On the flip side, it means starting to run out of certain ingredients. I source everything from here in the Saint Marsh anyway. That's not too big of an issue.
It's so lively around here.
It is, every day.
Check out what I have on offer.
Stop on by and take a look. Strawberries are in season. If you got them by the basketful, you can eat them as is and make a jam out of them. Or, since it's a little chilly today, you can even mash them to mix with a warm glass of milk. I have a sneaky suspicion that our neighbor Kane has inspired Chill to put more effort to helping out with the stall lately. Not that it's anything to complain about. This light sprinkle of snow makes the Saint Marsh look so stylish. It does the same to me when I'm going around pushing sales too.
Hey, welcome.
Goods that money can buy.
Fun facts about the salmon we're selling today. Peggy made the winning bid on it at the fish market this morning. I was there for support, of course, but believe me when I say my little girl's the first to be reckoned with. Sharp as a tack, cute as a button. I couldn't be proud to have a daughter like her. Welcome, we got some nice tender salmon stock today. Simmer them in and bake them, fry them in a pot. Now, they're so fresh you can even use them raw if you want. Raw? That's common in Far Eastern culture, I believe. We call this a sashimi. I always thought it was a normal thing to eat over here too, though. You'll see it at some Mr. restaurants from time to time, but it's definitely not the norm.
They're as fresh can be.
Yeah, you got it grilled, so I'll take it. Man, might be that shit raw, you tripping.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Oh my, I am of the opinion that the jury one purchases should be fit their station, but I don't disapprove of those who buy expensive trinkets in hopes that they'll one day be worthy to wear them. What say you, boys and girls? Care to make an early investment in the person you might become? Nope. So I ain't going to your dumbass shop. Well, this is quite a harvest they have today. These tomatoes in particular are impeccable in color, shape, and taste, and affordable to boot. Maybe I'll round some over to Victor's place later. Chilly days like these are a perfect match for our piping hot kebabs. Buy now and I'll even cram some extra meat on as a bonus. Alright, I think that's all the shops. Oh, the kitties. Oh, they got fish. Isn't this little gray cat that same old one from Old Town? Kinda saw that she's got the blues. What could be upsetting her, I wonder? She did seem to be hunting around for something yesterday. Yeah, it could be that the search brought her all the way here. Aww, I think somebody's upset this gift got turned down. Kinda makes you feel for the little guy. Yeah, that's a big thing of fish too. Yeah. Ain't no cat food going around today. I'm telling you, it's true. It had this huge shadow too. I mean, it was humongous. Sounds like it could be a legendary catch. If you're not lying, that is. I mean, come on. Do you really think it'd be that easy for you to just stumble upon? Hey, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? I'm pretty skilled at this, you know. Well, if it's the real deal, then you've hit the jackpot, Kyle. But unless you got some hard proof of what you don't, we're just gonna have to table this for now. Ditto to that. Anyway, let's head over to our usual spot in Riverside once Shannon's done with work. Sounds like a plan. I'm sure my shift will be over before we know it. Hey, wait! The least you can do is give me the benefit of the doubt. Oh, hey you guys. Sorry, we were kind of caught up in our own world for a second there. Here, why don't I give you the usual? Thanks, we'll use them wisely. Oh.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, no fish there. Okay, that guy had me nervous for a second. Okay, anybody up here? Alright, sorry, wrong way. Bit of brandy in one's coffee can help stave off chilly days such as these. There's a special method in which you soak sugar cubes in the liquor before setting them afire and letting them melt into your drink. They call it a Cafe Royale. The strong, woody aroma and vibrant blue flames make for a classy way to enjoy your cup of joe. I'm a black coffee purist, but surprisingly, the cafe latte I had yesterday was very agreeable. Rather than overpowering the natural taste of the coffee, the milk and sugar added a new, appealing depth of flavor. Despite fancying myself an expert on the subject, I, in truth, was the most uncultured of all. It's embarrassing, really. And let me guess, she likes her coffee black now. I'm loyal to my cafe lattes, but admittedly, the black coffee I had yesterday went down pretty darn smooth. I expected it to be a bit bitter, though, but the aroma was full-bodied with just a hint of sweetness. It forced me to acknowledge just how narrow my perspective was. Can't be hard to bear a good cup of coffee on cold, stormy days like these, but despite that, Mr. Word Magic produced the exact same flavor every single time. It's pretty incredible. I'll have to peek in on him whenever I can, and this is my chance to swipe his techniques. Oh, that's the manager. You're looking at Sailor and Lulu as the official new manager. The two of them plan to put on a live concert tomorrow in Riverside, but their strategy pretty much starts and stops there. That just won't fly with their girl. The fans' expectations are going to rise to each and every event that they hold. It's not too late, though. I need to think up a way to dial their appeal up to the maximum. Alright, let's move on.
Heading to the objective.
Alright. like Station Street.
It's just a rumor, right?
Let's see. I need to buy. Maybe I should pick up a souvenir or two.
I see. The T-phone's been under quite a lot of scrutiny in our rail lately. Still, I've heard a few rumors they've been thinking of us part of them anyway. I suppose no surprise, really. The times will always change around here. Be careful, Deborah. Get any more nostalgic and you turn into an old lady. Oh, I've been an old lady for ages, dear. But anyway, how have things been going on your end, Emma? We've been coming up with new ways to maximize the profit, of course. Our store might not be big on technology, but I'm sure there must be some way we can use the T-phone to boost sales.
Thank you for visiting the
Your
Western
business
Department
spirit as
Store.
far as ever, huh? Well, I won't let you win this time.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods
Oh,
for
she
sale.
finally came down. Beth, please,
We
wait.
hope you
I
enjoy
want to talk to you
shopping
about
with us.
something. Margaret, what do you want? I'm sorry, I don't think I can do this right now. Beth, I know you've been having some difficulties lately, but I have a feeling I've given you the wrong impression about what marriage should really be like. That's why, if it's alright with you, I'd like to sit down and talk it over a bit more, so you don't end up chasing after something you'll regret. Margaret, have you been worried about me this whole time?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Heard you guys were here to put an end to the problems with Hayway. Well, for now at least. Honestly, I was kind of surprised to hear about what happened with the Lee family. Got a feeling things about to get pretty interesting. But anyway, I'm glad there shouldn't be any more issues to deal with back home. I guess
We
everyone
invite
take it easy
everyone
now,
to come
huh?
and see for yourselves.
Come to think of it, the Macedon branch was at Dora was only destroyed because of their help, wasn't it, arkride? Apparently that lost them a good amount of research data, but their headquarters in the Prix cities is still up and running. I'd be a little more worried about retaliation if I were you, pal. Well, let's keep your eyes peeled to the future, alright? Appreciate that warning, Sylvie.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
I see, we're still getting snow despite it being March already. I suppose it was a good idea to restart your Uncle Al's scars. Please feel free to take a look. If you like something a little different, we can also put in order for you.
Welcome. Thank you for
We
coming.
invite everyone to
Ooh,
come
let
and
me
see
get
for
those strawberries,
yourselves.
my boy.
Please stop by again.
I will!
Wow, we're so high up.
Bazilia. Well, is that so? Sounds like you've been working pretty hard lately. Setting such lofty goals is something most can do at your age, you know. I'm pretty impressed. I appreciate the compliment, but I don't really think I'm all that special, honestly. You see, I wasn't very understanding of my father in the past, but Eddie's helped me see things that I had in life. I don't think I could have made it this far without him. Oh my, I've never heard such high praise from my son. Well, I hope you and Eddie remain friends far into the future. And just between you and me, I think you've had quite the influence on Eddie as well. Yeah, thanks, sir. Oh, I wonder what's going on with that guy over there. He's looking pretty down in the dumps. If only I had some samples to give him. Free food does wonders for the soul, after all. Might be a bit sudden, but those are the plans for tomorrow's event. Do you have any questions? Didn't know the work itself seems pretty straightforward, sir. It's just, don't you think this is a bit bold of us? Honestly, I'm surprised they even gave their approval. I know you said borrowing one of their assets would give us an advantage, but the only reason they're allowing this is because they don't view us as a threat. But we can show them, can't we, that we're worthy competitors in the world of business. Rather than being bound by pride, why not use the opponent's power to our benefit? What the fuck is he doing here? Oh, it's awful overcast today. I suppose it rather matches my mood. Oh, it's you all again. Spriggan and his little luckies. It's a bit strange that we keep running into each other, don't you think? I was just in the capital to find some work. Fortunately, there's little out there that's appealing. Back when I was still CEO, I thought I had the hardest job of all. But in hindsight, I think the days when I was buried under paperwork were some of my happiest. Sounds like Toss has only gotten more depressed since Nemeth Island. Yeah, it's kind of hard to watch. He's just some sad old guy now. Well, we don't have much reason to lend him a hand, but I guess I don't mind keeping an eye on the guy. Damn, what you up here, little girl?
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
Yep, I gotta go over to Yada's though. Alright, let's competition. Just to confirm, you're saying you want to promote me? That's correct! You provide the company with plenty of results lately, and the boards have given you top scores in performance review. So how about it, Melise? Yes, of course I accept, sir. I'll make sure to give it my all. Yes! With more money in my pocket, I'll be able to travel as much as I want! Oh, shit. So proud of you for working all by yourself today, Mina, and I hope you weren't too sad without me. It's fine, I'll have fun, and as long as Mommy comes back in the end, everything will be okay. But really? You're much calmer about this than usual. Did something happen? Huh? That's the secret, Mommy. What? But you tell Mommy everything. This is the first. She's going through a phase. But I usually can't get her to stop talking.
I understand why you
I'm telling you guys, what's going on?
However,
Shizuna?
this.
Alright, I'm telling you guys, there's something going on with this. Something's in the air. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't think I quite understand the situation here. I thought I left my wife to one of my trusted contacts in Eden. Surely she's been experiencing the more sophisticated amenities that Eden has to offer. Must I remind you how easily my wife can be influenced? I do apologize, sir. However, it should be said that I did cause her to exercise restraint. As far as I'm concerned, I have more than fulfilled my duty as her caretaker. And yet, word from my wife is that she went gallivanting about to see those silly little outer girls. She told him? There's no need to be so harsh on Markley, dear. It was a new and wonderful experience after all. We even managed to finish all our errands beforehand. Well, that being so, it's pertinent that you keep your social standing in your goddamn mind! As inflexible as ever. If that's your concern, what do you say to taking a little tour of the capital together? I'm sure we can find a more proper way of spending our time. Yes, that's a wonderful idea. We'll go tomorrow then. But wait just a minute, Olivia! This should be interesting. Perhaps I'd better be more stern with her. Kid, move! Is Carlo okay? He's been awfully worried about Aeon lately. I wonder why. He's also talking a lot slower today. Is he now? Seeing Zillion plans on moving forward with his new business venture, and he didn't even talk to me about it at first. Honestly, I don't know where he is in the process. There's a lot to it that I don't quite understand. But he's been pouring his all into it lately. I'm worried he want to switch to working on it full-time soon. As for Iyada, I just can't imagine this place running without him. Damn, he is talking slower.
Always happy to visit my favorite Orville Cafe.
That means come this April, I'll be attending the Boston Institute of Science. Nice job! I knew you could do it, Elijah. Never doubted you for a second. Couldn't have done it without you, Oyan. You know, I still can't believe you were brave enough to talk to me when I was probably manic half the time. Well, I couldn't help but feel a certain kinship with somebody studying so hard. Anyway, I look forward to working with you. Feel free to call me whenever you need. Yeah, of course. Thanks.
Please, at least consider my offer.
Ah, it sounds like you're just about done with that paper. Well, I'm looking forward to reading it. Knowing you, I'm sure all the main points have been covered rather extensively. And to hear that you've written an essay for the upcoming competition as well, your diligence never ceases to amaze your boy. Oh, it's not a big deal or anything. It's actually been kind of fun writing about all my interests. Besides, you were the one who opened my eyes to these fields in the first place. But anyway, they're holding that semester tomorrow, right? and Professor Hamilton said to be in attendance. That's correct. It's apparently being sponsored by an NGO as well. They made up a discussion of the environmental issues happening in the East. Actually, I was also asked to speak tomorrow as well. My son will explain how urbanization has affected our natural surroundings. But I have a feeling most people would be far more interested in hearing Professor Hamilton has to say. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Well, I certainly can't say I blame them. I'd rather be looking forward to it myself. Yes, scaring me.
3-point heat. Now playing in a theater near you.
You can always count on the praises.
Heard about what happened yesterday from Elaine. So, the Garden Master decided to make his move, huh? I'm not supposed to be dealt with easily, that's for sure. And if that device is involved, damn, I really gotta do something about this. So I need to bring on the pain train then. Finish investigating all the evidence on Nemeth Island. Ended up being a joint effort with the CID too. Our HQ even sent over an answer to help with it all. You can rest assured that Paradise will be making a comeback anytime soon. That's good to know. Yeah, I doubt there'll be anything left of them with an S rank on the tail. But still, it kind of pissed me off that Thosberger was the one that started it all. Yeah, so for the moment, we should focus on our present situation. I agree, we'll keep a better eye from here on. If you ever have time, just know we always appreciate some good old sprigging help. Too bad I ain't ready to give that shit right now. So, they're heading to the Z1 finals after this, right, girlfriend? You know, you never tell me who your favorite racer was. Are you crazy? It's awesome, of course. I mean, Massim's cool and all, but don't you think it's getting kind of old? Says that girl that called the president sexy last year. And Grandma's a totally different story. Just one more company for today. I think it's over in Sand District. Mark my words, I will get there on time, I swear it. Man, you went the wrong way, my dude. Oh yeah, he does know about the immigrants. Haven't seen that guy's mug in a while. Not that I'm complaining. The less of his anti-immigration activism, the better. Still, I do wonder about the guy. Must be a real piece of work. You on the lookout for someone? Maybe we can give you a hand. No need to concern yourselves. What is that we call it a problem anyhow? See, this anti-immigration protest throughout the coast demonstrated here hasn't been around lately is all. Tell us more about this protester. The man's name is Jacobin. He's really sort of the kind who leap at the chance to shove his radical rhetoric down your throat. We've cracked down on it time again, but it never did much to discourage the guy. Now he isn't showing up at all. You don't suppose that means finally had a change of heart, do ya? Well, whatever the case, take care not to get suckered in by any screwball solicitors. Jacobin, he was the one who wrote that threatening letter in Erasion. And apparently he went back to his old ways of missing a beat right after. The guy's anti-immigration sentiments ran deep. He's gone cold turkey, that raises a few eyebrows for sure. Maybe he just changed locations. Could be. Keep an eye out, Judith. Wait, what? A matchmaking party? Sorry, just never thought I'd hear you suggest something like that. Well, one of my friends wanted to know if we could go to make up the numbers. Figured it wouldn't be so terrible to take her up on it, you know. And weren't you just complaining about wanting to add a little more spice to your life? No! Okay, well maybe I did say that, but that doesn't mean I want a boyfriend right now. Yeah, and that's fine. It'll just be a good opportunity to mingle then. I mean, it's not every day you get to talk with us with bachelors, you know. I promise to be a good experience for you. Not everyone leaves the boyfriend after all. Maybe just end up finding a new friend instead. Yeah, maybe.
We embarked on a journey to reclaim what was rightfully ours.
I can't stand the way everyone judges whether or not you're on the T-phone these days. It's almost like people respect you better if you got one in hand. I won't lie, staying in vogue feels way tougher than it used to. It's kind of depressing.
A story of bloodstained
Guess who
earth.
just finished
How a
acting
young
school?
band of
This
soldiers
guy right
managed to
here.
survive.
I mean, yeah, maybe I used my personal connections to get in and everything, but I totally passed all the tests by myself. After all those painstaking bits of hard work, I'm finally ready to join the world of professionals. Oh, wow, I'm so proud of you, Peter. I'm sure you'll be a pro in no time, Peter. I'll probably only get cast as an extra for a while, but it won't be long before I'm living it up on the big leagues. I might even get the chance to step out of my dad's shadow. Oh, and get this, ladies. I was told they assigned a manager to me that's a real looker, too. Apparently, she's the daughter of the agency's president. Sounds like they have some pretty high expectations of you, Peter. Just make sure you remember to keep up the hard work, okay, Peter? You can't always rely on your dad after all, Peter. Of course, it'll work like there's no tomorrow. Oh, but is everything about your Aunt Merlin? You've been a little quiet today. Mayhaps you're too shocked to even speak. After all, they're probably looking up for that kid you used to bully. It's nothing. I'm actually glad to hear you're doing so well, Peter. Just don't let it go to your head, alright, Peter?
Please step on up.
It certainly has been a while since we've been able to spend any time together, hasn't it, dear? That's because Daddy's been making so high for us. Thank you, Daddy. It helps bring you two to good health and happiness, and I do just about anything. Honestly, though, I can't help but feel a bit guilty after living with you both so often, and in a foreign land, no less. There's no need to apologize, darling. We do, we must. And besides, I like to think we've grown rather used to this country. There's no need to worry so much about us. Yeah, God, was so much fun, Dad. I made lots of new friends, too. Is that right? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Lolo. Still, just what should I do about that offer? Darling? Oh my God, after milling it over, I decided to take my little brother to Aramis County's festival. My hunch is that he's refusing to give anything to our dad, and I say our chances for the sake of rebellion. The festival, though, might give him a clearer picture of what high school and park rent timing are like. If any luck, get him reflecting on where he wants to go in life. This says the coldest has been in a long while, especially for March. Most people are dressed for spring right now, so the sudden chill likely comes as an unpleasant surprise. I'm only too pleased to offer them an escape in the form of a warm-up coffee. Should put a few blankets laid out as well, just in case.
Welcome. Thank you for. Please stop by again.
I'm good. Deep ass voice.
And blaze a trail for those who follow.
Hey. Are you cold, Kegayoshi? You haven't left my side all day.
We embarked on a journey to reclaim what was rightfully
Sure
ours.
has a curious little
The
kitty.
saga of Ravana.
Really angry for
Return of
his
the
company,
King.
though.
Now playing.
Alright, I heard now planned, so we got a movie to watch, too. So now I'm all about that.
Amazing how
Preparation for the political debates question and answer session tomorrow. Let's go over the list of topics with you, Marielle. That said, this will be your first time at such an event, correct? I know this is something the editor-in-chief has asked you to do, but don't you think a job like this would be a bit too much for you? Why don't you leave the interviewing to me for the time being? I'm sure you enjoy yourself much more while sitting on the sidelines. Wait just a moment there. When I first began working toward becoming a political journalist, I analyzed each and every article the Tower Times had on political debates. Not only have I reviewed these questions for hours on end, but I've also made note of any power statements given by each participant. The editor-in-chief put me on this assignment for a reason, Langdon. Oh, you sound awfully confident in yourself, Marielle. Because I'm positive I'm capable of doing my job right. So please, if you allow me to confirm the topics with you, well then, I suppose we'll see just how good you really are. If I find that you are simply blowing hot air, however, you should know I have no problem doing double duty. Questions asked are only as good as the journalists asking them, after all. I would not allow you to tarnish the reputation I've so painstakingly built. I understand. Looks like Marielle's as busy as ever. Yeah, no kidding. She was even asked to cover the political debate. I imagine that must be pretty nerve-wracking for her. A debate like this one would surely put her skills to the test. Well, she definitely seems up to the task. The Z1 Grand Prix finals are today. I actually want to go and watch it myself, but it wouldn't be right for me to skip out when all our journalists are working so hard on their assignments. Shem promised to give me the details afterwards, so I'll just concentrate on my job for now.
Alrighty.
The Z1 finals are here, and you're looking at the lucky step that gets to cover it. This race is just about the biggest break a culture communist could hope for. Need to make sure I have my game face on. You know, I actually got the chance to interview Aslan yesterday too, and boy am I still riding that high. Everything's gonna be coming up roses from here on out. I can just feel it.
Hi, that's delicious.
You know that bakery got today, didn't it? I read about it in the Tyro Times not too long ago. As a scholar of all things sweet, I've always had it on my radar. I never expected to show up in the national paper, even if it was just on the blurb of the Century Marche's future. Till now, I was considering more of a hole in the wall. Maybe just a little spotlight was skyrocketing its popularity.
All new adventure. The Adventures of Rockford. Golden Calamity. In theaters now.
Today is a big day for readers of the popular comic series Bravely Legends. The creator, Jay Siegel, is here signing autographs. I'm so grateful she has sent an invitation to appear at our store. Her fans have been dying to interact with her, and now they can do just that. Not once did I expect this bookstore to hold an autograph signing for one of my favorite comic series. Even more surprising, I should add, is what a meek young lady Jay Siegel turned out to be. Never guessed it by going by her writing and art style. She's quite a looker too, if I may say so myself. Oh, it's her. Stupid James, just fucking basketball. Why do you have to show me up so fucking hard? Not that it matters. Give me every handicap in the universe and still won't stand a chance against that asshole. There's gotta be something I can beat him at.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Welcome to Jay Siegel's book signing session. The event itself was pretty short notice, but after promoted on the Orbinet, the fans came out in droves. I've never been so proud to be her editor. Come on, everybody, let's make Miss Siegel the smash hit she deserves to be. How did I get dragged into this? Jay Siegel, can I have your autograph? That last chapter of Bravely Legends was peak fiction. But wow, we never realized you were a girl. This is huge. Headaches like this where the hell is and I hit my identity in the first place. Why is this happening to me?
I found this cute little shop. Ooh, look at those clothes.
No, those outer girls got pretty popular lately, man. Yeah, for real. I actually saw one of the loud concerts while I was cycling around the tree I'm all earlier, dude. Kinda surprised it's big now. I mean, it wasn't not that long ago they were stepping from in the shitty concert halls, right? Honestly, I'm curious to see how far they'll go. Well, you're not the only one, dude. Seems like they're getting fans about the second. It's whatever though. I'm more interested in virtual idols anyway. Huh? Virtual idols? What? Let's see you about the open networking or something? Nah, nothing like that, my boy. They actually use these alter egos themselves called avatars. They only exist for just space there, like on the net. Even though they have 1,000 fans, nobody's actually seen them in real person. Kinda sounds like they're just catfishing you, dude.
Thanks for stopping by.
I heard Miss Ma met with those anti-immigration terrorists to the tricks again. Come from an immigration family myself, so I can already imagine what kind of things they might pull. But I'm not afraid, not when I got Miss Ma and Cajon here to protect me.
My, this is positively delectable.
Arkride Solutions, an A-rate bracer, and a divine blade. Here to sample our Eastern fare. The smell of it's so rich, it takes me right back to Limeport. I can feel my mouth watering already. Yeah, we'll keep a leash on until lunchtime. We're just making the rounds and eating rumor meals while we work through our 4 SPGs. Oh, well, one juicy tidbit I have is you ran in with the Lou family yesterday. You already know about that? I do, albeit only superficially. While we're on the subject, I've been wondering what became of the syndicate after the fact. The Lou family bitwiz are still simmering in the capital. Same goes for Chow and his men. What they're up to is a mystery, but I do hear the Council of Elders will be making a big announcement soon. You can probably guess what it is. I anticipated a massive gambit from Chow, but it came a lot faster than I was thinking. I'm in no mind to follow his example, but his cunning and audacity are to be admired. To be fair, it isn't that this is all bad for the Syndicate. Maybe not, but that doesn't mean I have to whoop it up. Well, I, for one, look forward to what the future holds for Haoe, and by extension, the path you choose to tread. But enough about our internal affairs. I happen to have a piece of information out here that might interest you guys. The True Goose Brigade has resumed their operations. So it is true. We heard from a lane they were on the move, though the guild doesn't have any specifics. At any rate, the crew members should be all be in custody now after what happened at Aramis. If that alone were enough to deter them, they would have disbanded ages ago. I don't know who's currently leading their ranks, but they seem to be more zealous than ever. And I thought cockroaches were hard to stomp out. Easterners like us have been on their blacklist, but I doubt they're foolhardy enough to raise a hand against Haoe. So long as they don't act against us, we'll extend the same courtesy to them. The rest of you aren't off their radars either, so you may want to watch your backs. Point taken. Thank you for the warning. Whoop, someone's calling. Well, if it ain't the champion himself.
Hey guys, how's it hanging? It's been a while since we met face to face. You've just been counting down the days, I bet.
I really don't give a fuck about your master, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm hanging up. Hold on a second. The least you can do is hear me out. I'll just get to the point. There is something important I wanted to ask of you guys. Really now, on the same day as the big race? That seemed like a coincidence to me. You can put it that way, but I'd rather we go over the nitty-gritty in person. If now's a bad time, though, I won't push my luck. A Z1-related request, huh? Guess there's a chance to connect to those terrorists. Actually, I think we can work you in. Is that right? Glad to hear it. Let's meet at 10:30 then. I'll be waiting at the River Cafe in front of the station. See you on the flip side. What do you think Massa wants from us? He got all tense out of nowhere halfway through that call. Maybe there's trouble brewing over at the Grand Prix? I don't know any better than you, but whatever it is has my nose twitching.
This is positively delectable.
Look at those clothes.
Look at my clothes, I know. Stop.
Listen to this, you guys.
Care for some popcorn?
No. Went to Eastburn earlier. Their sound system is leagues better than before, too. Heck, someone could be smacking on popcorn through the whole movie and I wouldn't even care. You know where I'm going with this, right? How's about popcorn to celebrate your cinematic experience? I went and watched my Casablanca to see what all the fuss was about. Hey, certain relationship depends rather unconventional in my day and age, so I won't put my foot in my mouth about it. Having said that, something about Nina Philly's after pressed my chest, struck it right in the heart. Her performance was phenomenal, suffice it to say. No transitionary rush gaps of views and awareness. Are you aware of the 2 century Satonaka who appeared on the silver screen recently? Apparently, they're a pair of sisters that director Salvatore Gotti discovered during last year's film festival. I watched the films they were cast in, and their performances were exceptional. Could hardly believe they were newcomers to the scene. While the story behind their debuts is far from conventional, their journey into this industry is one I'm more than happy to support.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
It's been only 2 days since we reopened, and our customer base already made its return. Much of that is due to our upgraded facilities, as well as the attachment many long-time visitors have for our theater. But another significant factor is how we're able to set our selection apart from that of Starlight Cinema. Factors such as differing content are all taken into account when scrutinizing the competitive value of the films we screen.
Welcome.
The showing on Screen 2 will soon begin.
Alright, they got nothing new then.
Please silence your phones and enjoy the film.
Well, y'all move!
Hey, there you guys are.
And not a moment too soon. I believe it's been a month since we've seen one another, Van. Apart from in the garden, that is.
Has it really been that long already? Doesn't feel like it. The way you've been helping my assistants. It'll take a wild stab though and say you ain't here just to catch up. I'll explain that and more to you in a bit. But first, sit down and take a load off. Thank you for placing an order for us, though I do feel a bit guilty letting you pay. Yeah, I know you put yourselves out on our account. Haha, just think of it as a reward for all the times you were there for me. Ha, don't mind if I do then. So, let's start with what Renee's doing here. Not that I don't already have an idea. Right, I won't beat around the bush this time. Long story short, today's Grand Prix is being targeted by anti-immigration terrorists. For real? Wait, am I the only one who's surprised by that? Well, all of the signs so far were sort of pointing to it. First off, we came in knowing that leftover anti-immigration terrorists still kicking about. Then we've got the Z1 Grand Prix finals, which immigrants are going to turn up in droves to see. Add to the involvement of a CID analyst, and the rest is self-explanatory. I see what you mean now. Plus, one of the favorites of today's race is Aslan, who comes from the Central East. It only makes sense that the terrorists would have their sights set on him. You're absolutely correct. Even despite the existence of Red Star, races in the past were exclusively of white descent. But in recent years, the number of Eastern and Central Eastern racers has grown to the point where they're no longer an exception. Among them, a star of hope with the Central Easterners was born in the form of Aslan. Nowadays, there are quite a few people who view the Z1 race as a symbol of ethnic integration. I can definitely feel it going in that direction. But of course, since immigration terrorists wouldn't take much of a fancy to that, so they demand that the race's organizers call off the Z1 Grand Prix altogether. And by they, I mean the True Grievance Brigade. From what I hear, they also demand that the police release their fellow members who were caught hiding in Aramis. I see, so the remnants really are still active. Just as we suspected. They'll stop at nothing to achieve their goals, but of course we'll give it to their demands, right? That goes without saying, the Grand Prix organizers haven't even considered suspending the event. And naturally, the CID plans to do everything in its power to address the situation. To start, we'll be establishing a strict watch in and around the circuit venue as a precautionary measure. However, these radicals have little left to lose. The more we tighten the screws, the likelier it is that they're involved innocent people. You certainly can't be too careful given the decent number of members purported to be at large. So, as a bit of added insurance, you must enlist the aid of arkride solutions, which at this particular moment means you get a lane as a part of the package. Classic Renee. Pepper Prince never misses a trick. Enough with the Pepper Prince bit, and it's Mr. Kincaid to you. But yes, as you surmise, the CID will have to once again issue an official for SPG. Your task is to flush out and apprehend the terrorist. Your assigned area will be the Speedway's interior. In the meantime, my men and I will handle the perimeter. Sounds like a plan. By the way, I'll be out to Nazalegion between you and event management, so if there's anything you need to pass on, just give me a call. Understood. Right, then I better head out. Got a few things to take care of before the race. Sure thing. Catch you later, big guy. The True Grievance Brigade. Didn't seem as if they were tied to any other forces back at Aramis either. But there's a definite chance that some will capitalize on their schemes, just like before. Hey, as long as they put up a decent fight. Speak for yourself, Silverblade. I've heard they call it quits. Anyway, let's scruff down some lunch and get to investigating. It's go time, people. Time to now bust another Genesis. I can feel it in the air. About to get another Genesis back. Let's wrap it up. I've been to this place in a while. It stopped snowing. So it has, though it's still a little overcast. The Grand Circuit is 12th District. I remember looking around here with Van during the Revolution Festival. Yeah, you were sightseeing like no one's business. This is my first time in this area. Wait, what's that? Oh, you mean the Ferris wheel. It's an attraction in which one rides a gondola attached to a rotating rim, allowing them to take in the surrounding views. Cool, it's like taking the aerotram in Basel. Doesn't feel quite the same, but there's definitely a resemblance visually. You may not know it, but this place also has one of the most up-to-date bouldering facilities out there. Or some would make a hobby of scaling natural rock formations with just their bare hands. Bouldering imitates that in a safe environment for people to enjoy, right? Someone's been reading up. I tried it out on one of my days off, and let me tell you, it really gets your blood pumping. Oh yeah? Color me intrigued. Unlike the Ferris wheel, this kind of thing you can have fun with solo. I get where y'all are coming from, but now's the time to be fooling around, y'all. Come on, let's go check the perimeter before we head into the speedway.
The beer garden is awfully crowded today.
It sure is. Wait, isn't that...
What? Judith, you're scaring me. I know who you saw, but I didn't see it. Wow, there's so many people here, girl. So where are the racers? Oh, probably getting ready. Alright, guess asking us to make sure he looks good for the winner circle, huh? Hey, I think maybe we can get him to sign something for us. Yeah, right. I hear they usually do a bunch of stuff for the fans afterwards. Not that I really know, though.
Welcome to the official Z1 shop.
You can overstate how important aerodynamics are for an F1 vehicle. Airflow causes downforce, which pushes the car against the ground, giving the tires a stronger grip. That's what lets them take sharp turns at high speed without any problems.
Actual races. So take your time and enjoy your visit.
Couldn't quite get behind the idea of wearing a dress shirt even for work. After consulting with my manager, permitted me to man the count of my personal attire. As a matter of fact, doing so meant she put me in line with the store's aesthetic. Haha, she kept myself lucky to work under someone so flexible, you hear me?
Here at the Grand Circuit gift shop, you can find all manner of official
That's
Z1
the kind of which stuff is cooler and trains the Z1 cars. Here's the spots. How should I know what you like? Figure it out for yourself. What a wake-up call. Almost shot me numb.
Time and enjoy your visit.
Oh, it's Lyle and Julian. And Thelma's here too. Hey, I guess. How'd I work again, huh? You're awfully passionate about your job, don't you think? What are you doing here, though? Is there some kind of trouble? We're just doing a little investigation, is all. Did you three come to watch the race together? Well, Julian told me he never seen Z1 before. Figures since there's the finals and all, would be the perfect chance. And I just invited myself along. I see. Well, I guess we'll see you guys later then. Why don't we all chat over tea sometime? Yeah, let us know if there's anything we can help with all, alright? Thank you very much.
I wanna ride.
You've had a lot more families and couples than usual today. What I wouldn't give to have a girlfriend myself. Who am I supposed to ride the Ferris wheel with?
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived.
Stands are passing the brim today, y'all. So let's have a reservation. I'm afraid it's standing room only. If you're still interested person to take it, just let me know.
The gold. You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
Shino. Hello and welcome to Shino's bar. How can I assist you in a pre-race refreshment? Damn, Shino, this is a prime location to set up shop. Good for you. I'm not usually a fan of large events like these, but they aren't so bad on occasion. Thinking back, it's been about a year since I first opened.
All been waiting
so many
for
places
has
since.
arrived.
Maybe it's time to reflect on what I've learned.
Z1 Grand Prix
Is something wrong, Shino? Oh, don't mind me. Have a wonderful time. get to enjoy
Which
it to the
team is
fullest.
gonna bring home the gold?
It's a nice sentiment.
You won't want to miss
Didn't
a
come here
single
to play
second
around.
of this race, folks.
Only one thing for it. The sooner we get this shit squared away, the sooner we can let our hair down. Not long now till the race begins. I sure hope Hawker gets here in time. After all, he was the one who suggested we take the boys out to see it. He even had to pull a few strings there with our tickets. Harry's gonna be crushed if he doesn't show up.
What you've all been waiting for has arrived.
Dad's
Final
late
race of
again.
this
He
year's
even
Z1
promised he
Grand
watched the
Prix
race
is about
together
to
today. Supposed to make up for last time too. What's his deal? All he ever cares about is work, work,
You
work.
won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
I've never been to Z1 till now. Harry told me loves about how cool gonna be. Oh, Miss Dad making the time to watch it with us. I can't wait. I want to be a racer when I grow up.
I think I'll give it a try.
Oh shit, she up there. And that's all there is to it. I hope that helps y'all.
All been waiting for.
Wow, you climbed up so nimbly. Choosing a fish of air really makes a difference. I think I'm starting to get the gist of this. Damn, she all the.
Which team is
Yeah, is everybody gonna make it to the top though?
You won't want to miss a single second of this race.
I'm not surprised Judith did it though, of course. The hustle and bustle over at the racetrack is on a whole nother level today, folks. Almost feels like a festival. I'll drink to that.
Come on in and eat your fill.
You're not Gotti. Working here lets me rub elbows at more races than I can count. The goal is to eventually bat myself one of the moneymakers like Max and Lugan. Then I'll be set for life. At least that's the fantasy that keeps me going. Reality can be so cruel sometimes.
Which team is gonna bring home the gold?
Not to pat my own back here, but here at Golden Hour, we always spur some extra kindness for you younger racers. Giving out free meals to the ones down their luck more than a few times than I can count. Wasn't often, but I even treated the great Master Lugan on occasion. Never forget the day he brought a boatload of customers into my seats. Said it was his way of paying me back. Now that he's made it big.
My stuff can't be beat.
You're not Gotti, bro. You better rest down hill though.
I'll be waiting for you.
Trying to be Gotti, you're not Gotti. Pay for some more workouts for this shit.
Oh, hello everyone.
Shit.
So you guys decided to come too, huh?
Yeah, but I was expecting this person that was next to you though. Own business, but yeah. Forget that! What are you doing here, Grammy?
I'll have you know, Victor and I go way back. He used to work at one of my go-to restaurants during my glory days.
At one point, Dominique took a real fancy to my cooking. Ever since, she's been giving me pointers in just about everything. I wouldn't have been able to get Mamar up and running without her support.
Really? You don't say. Never would have guessed you two had a history. It's definitely a shocker. But that's not what I meant. What are you doing here at the Grand Circuit? Or do I even need to ask? Come to think of it, I recall hearing that you've offered advice to freshman athletes before. Does that mean you're here to coach Z1 racers?
Only the ones on the younger side. Though I've also been putting in my 2 mirror on how they're running this whole affair.
Judith and Van sure weren't exaggerating about her. She's the granny of all trades if I ever saw one. And yet she really ventures into the public eye. I see now why the rumors refer to her as a legend. Bet she could hood up in the scuffle too. Dames like her must be 1 in a million. Alright, enough fitting her ego here, guys. What I want to know is where Yunes get off to. Oh, that's right. I don't see her around.
She and Maxim made a promise to ride the Ferris wheel together. They should be back before long, though.
A play date, huh? Those two are pretty chummy now. Nothing to worry about then, alright? Save for the potential terrorist situation. Let's check around the Ferris wheel just in case. Good thinking.
Ooh, a Ferris wheel. I'm getting the urge to climb all the way to the top of it.
You can't climb it!
What kind of crazy ass urge is that? And don't even think about trying it. You hear me?
Don't do it!
So, who are you rooting for?
Yeah, Shizuna's wild, guys.
I want to ride.
So this is the Ferris wheel? It makes me feel so short from up close.
That was so much fun!
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, it's Van and his friends!
Hey all, how's the operation going?
Operation?
You can relax, we'll get the job done. So you, May, how was riding the Ferris wheel with Maxim?
I could see the whole circuit from the tippy top.
Wow, that must be the best seat in the house.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't stay on it longer.
Oh, well, you know what they say. Time flies when you're having fun. Tell you what, if we get another chance, I'll go around 3 more times with you.
Really? Cross your heart?
Cross my heart. I'll make sure Yume here gets back to Paulette safe and sound. Oh, and before I forget, I've already arranged to get you guys into the Speedway. Just give your names at the ticket counter and they'll let you through. Best of luck out there.
For sure, thanks.
Bye, Van! Bye, everyone!
Bye, little Yums! Looks like Maxim is headed straight for the racetrack himself. Is something bothering you, Van? Nah, it's nothing. We're gonna want to follow his lead soon.
Alrighty then. Let me figure out how much I want to bet and...
Aaron?
No betting and no getting drunk either.
Thank you.
I wasn't gonna... Hey, come on, chill. It was just a joke.
No, it wasn't.
Was it, though? Was it really?
No.
At any rate, we're here strictly on business. Do try to contain yourself.
This year's Z1 Grand Prix is...
Should we give our names at the counter and head into the Speedway? Alright, y'all, looking to purchase a ticket? Unless you have a reservation, I'm afraid it's standing room only. The name's Van Arkride. Max and Lucas should have something set up for us. Oh, so you're friends of Mr. Lugan. My apologies, sir. Mr. Van Arkride, was it? Yes, I have you right here. Let it be 9 a bit past for you. Go right ahead into the venue. Got it. Yeah, the VIP treatment isn't so bad. It's a little past noon and the race is scheduled to start at 2 p.m. sharp. Couldn't ask for a better driving weather either. Yes, it feels great outside and the sky is clearing up nicely. On the other hand, the stands are already filling in, even with 2 hours ago. Just goes to show how much they're champing at the bit. This is, after all, the Grand Prix annual finals. The crowd's fervor is almost palpable. How do you plan on finding those bozos then? Don't tell me you plan on growing the audience one seat at a time. Even with so many people here, doing that would only draw more attention to us. Incidentally, Renee gave you some sort of data before we parted. What was it? Just a little trick to help us zero in on the enemy. The terrorist weaponry of choice are especially designed to bypass standard metal detectors. As luck would have it, we managed to get our hands on a similar model from the Botlight District. If you install this data and perform a short search, you'll be able to identify them. Best of luck. Wow, the CID thinks of everything. I'd call it over-preparing, but if it saves us some hassle, then might as well roll with it, y'all. Forward the data to you guys, that way we can split up and cover as much ground as possible. Our first order of business would be to pinpoint any terrorists hiding at the Speedway. Then we surround them, close in, and corral the whole group at once. Simple as that. There's just one thing. I want Rosette to act as our operator. That means compiling everybody's findings and passing along my instructions when needed. As you wish, Mr. Arkride. Good. Now let's get this done. Right. Alright, we're found out. Time for me to start moving too.
Okay, the Zyphas are all set up. Now we just need to do a shard search.
The moment you've all been waiting for has...
We've got to catch these terrorists so we can keep Yume and the others safe.
Right.
...is about to begin.
Must consider it twice and eager to be the season contenders in the Z1. But we at Red Star have been steadily climbing the ranks as we know. So be sure to keep an eye out for us on the track, okay? Woo! I feel that energy. It's what pit girls like us live for. Everybody make sure to root for Maxim, okay? Just think you'll be right here to witness him take his historic first Z1 Grand Prix championship in a row!
Waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Inger might stand a chance at winning the Grand Prix if they earn points in the finals. But to do that, Aslan will have to pull ahead and snatch first place away from Maxim Lugan. We're in for quite a riveting race. Anya? Nope, Stephanie. Anybody with eyes can see that Etros is gonna win. I mean, come on, it's Maxim Lugan. First place is made for him. I'm with Stephanie on this one, guys. I think Maxim's gonna win again. Red Star is likely to pull off the victory this year, but I still believe in miracles.
The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
This is all so exciting!
Which team is gonna bring
What's up? Are you looking out for something? The race is starting soon, so you want to hurry back to your seat. Been an hour since early morning. Wouldn't want to miss out on the pre-event pit prep. This could be anyone's race, but my money's on Red Star all the way. Why? Because I'm Team Red Star for life. Hell, I'll build my service with them and thank you for the opportunity. When I say I'm ride or die, I mean it. Yeah! Can't they get this show on the road already?
Well,
all been waiting for has arrived.
My uncles been giving me predictions left and right on the final race. Etros and Inger are definitely neck and neck for this top spot. But now there's Snowy Rose in the mix. Thankfully, the weather's lighting up a bit, but anything can happen, you know. Man, I'm so nervous I can hardly concentrate. Yeah, if Lena or Red Star get first place here, they can end up winning the whole Grand Prix. Hoo boy, things are so heated I might just lose my mind. Well, I see you guys are enjoying yourselves. Yeah, I've been going to Z1 since I was 3, but the adrenaline at the last races never gets old. You should hurry and grab a seat, man. It should be starting any second. I'm here on business, actually. Gotta take care of it fast, and the rest of you in the stands and have a good time. Leave it to me. You gonna find him. Find all you fucking terrorists. It's almost time. I gotta make sure these pre-race jitters count through my article. Next on the agenda is to interview as many spectators as possible before those cars take off. This one time, we asked Aslan for an autograph, and he was all polite and gentlemanly about it too. My girlfriend's been a super fan of his ever since. How do I feel about that? Don't even ask me.
All been waiting for has arrived. So the final race.
Aslan, what a dream bout! If he doesn't win today's race, I'll freak out.
He's gonna bring home the gold. You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
Maybe the championship running, but I got high hopes for Leno all the same. I want them to show me they still got enough fuel in their tanks to come back in next year's Grand Prix. You can do it, Leno. Go. Maybe if I wish hard enough to pull off a America and turn tables.
It's almost time for the final race. The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived.
All right, man, I need to get back to the pit here.
This year's
Listen, Carlos, you're the only one we can talk to for this. You say no, we'll have to forfeit our slot. Give me a break. Every time a decade ago, my foot hasn't even healed all the way. The Burner Z1 is no Sunday drive, you know? I want to argue that point, but still. Carlos, that's the guy who used to race for Leno way back when. Seems to be deep in conversation with one of their reps. It's popping up on the search, though. Doubt they're with the terrorist. Since poking into their business, guess it goes with the stands again.
Something's there. Do a shard search.
I got you, Mirror Bear.
Attention, today's main race.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived.
Mirror Bear, what you
The final
sensing?
race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Aslan ain't bad, but my favorite.
Oh shit, he wasn't here before, guys. Getting a hit from that guy. No two ways about it. Looks like he's part of a group, though. I'll just stand by and keep an eye on him until Rosette calls. The rest of the team have completed their investigations. Ultimately, the only positive search result was the man you came across. Yeah, I just checked with Renee, and he said the others might be outside the arena. If not, the chances are that they're hiding somewhere on the racetrack. Anyway, I'm gonna move in on this one. Can you relay the plan to everyone else? Certainly. Excuse me, you got a second? Need something? Let's just say you've been selected for a stop and search. Mind telling me about what you're concealing there? How could you possibly? And in case you get any funny ideas, we already have you surrounded. Surrender quietly. I didn't realize I'd drawn so much attention to myself. So be it. Trying to make a suicide run? Not on my watch. Bit tough for a little lady, so why does she make my spine child? Bye, forget it. Sorry, but this road's closed. Give yourself up without a fuss, and you may still get off with a minimal sentence. But Beauty's blade too? Guess escape's no longer an option. In that case, comrades, to arms! So his playmates were hiding under sharp camouflage. He wasn't just running around randomly. Nothing we weren't expecting. How are you holding up, Elaine? Perfectly fine, thank you. I think we can all agree that the odds are stacked against you. Even then, you're still gonna pick a fight? Don't take us lightly. We are the true Gurus Brigade, the leaders Calvars need the most. Now that our sponsors dropped us, our backs against the wall. Shame we couldn't drag those blasted immigrants into this. We'll just have to settle for taking you down with us instead.
Justice will prevail!
Activating skill!
Dice you up!
Make them eat cold full Bruce! Show them no mercy!
This is
it! Silver win!
That sounds done! Time to continue the carnage! It's clobbering time, Barry!
Now, Barry! I'll get locked! You're trapped!
Yes!
Let's go, Agnes! By the heavens! Here!
Now's your chance for a sharp boost! Activating skill!
Too slow!
Oh, you little fairy! We're done for! Long live the Republic! They're down for the count. Could have gone for more of a challenge, to be honest. Genesis still hasn't reacted so far. Does that mean there's no corrosion going on? It's difficult to say. This may not have been all of their surviving members. Right, we can't afford to drop our guards. For now, let's go head these guys over to Renee. At that same time, the CID apprehended a separate unit of the True Grievance Brigade. When combined with the one Van's team had captured, all remnants of the group were accounted for and in custody. Thus, did the brigade's plan to interfere with the Z1 Grand Prix and negotiate the release of their comrades skid to a halt. Well, that takes care of the terrorist. So now what? Do we keep up the investigation here or move somewhere else entirely? Good question. Still getting a whiff of something suspicious here. There it is, the Genesis. It's reacting, so we're on the right track. At the very least, we need to stay sharp until the race is over and done with. Shall we take another turn through the stands and garages? Yeah, and anywhere else we can think of while we're at it. Poking around blindly irks me a bit, but I suppose it's the best we can do right now. Up 2 o'clock. Time to go. Having flushed out the terrorists, Van and company continued their investigation with a wary eye. No suspicious activity to be found as the Z1 Grand Prix went on as scheduled. As the group remained vigilant, the race plowed ahead with a number of dramatic developments along the way. In the end, it was a showdown between Maxim and Aslan and Fierce that further bid for the first place. While keeping in touch with the CID, Ben and the others were led to watch the deciding moment from the stands. At long last, the race entered its final leg.
And we're down to the final lap. Who will bring home the glory? The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Dude, that was crazy!
It all comes down to this.
We'll know the winner soon enough.
Yep.
Will Maxim hold on to his lead, or will Aslan pull out in front?
I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Who knew a bunch of guys driving in circles could hook you in like this?
I find myself unable to tear my eyes away.
Same here. Even I'm starting to feel anxious.
Let me see who wins!
In all my years of watching the Z1, I can't remember the last time things were this hotly contested.
That's saying something coming from you. This is a dead heat for the history books.
You can do it, Maxim.
Just one more push. The finish line is right in your reach.
If he clinches this, he'll have a four-peat. Not that that means I'll forgive him.
Ooh, a last-minute maneuver.
Aslan got it.
Talk about a photo finish.
Maxim?
Good goddess.
That's a rewind. Oh, that's a fucking rewind.
Maxim?
Obviously, that's a rewind. Yeah! They both blew up. So that means they read their cars. Well, that takes care of the terrorists. So now what? Do we keep up the investigation here or move on somewhere else entirely? Good question. Still getting a whiff of something suspicious. It's filling. Y'all remember what just happened, right? Explosion, I mean. We've gone through another rewind. I can sense it. Yes, it was right to return the terrorists over to Renee. But more to the point, we can't let that tragedy play out again. No shit! Let's pull ourselves together and get to it. In order to do so, we need to get a firm grasp of what actually happened. An explosion of that scale couldn't have been just a simple crash. I'm of the same mind. In all probability, one of the Z1 cars has some kind of explosives attached to it. No way. But who would do that? We've already caught all the terrorists. More remnants for one, or perhaps some more reasonable theories if they have a collaborator. From my point of view, the explosion seemed to originate from Aslan's vehicle. Yep. That was the way I saw it too. About this whole rewinding business though, what a profoundly fascinating experience. Still, I have a sneaking feeling that I've gone through this someplace before. Don't tell me she remembers the poison gas incident on Namath Island. Feels like getting tossed in a washing machine, if I'm being real. Back on topic, it's a safe bet that Aslan's car is the one carrying the explosive. And Maxim was unlucky enough to get caught up in it too. We're short on time, let's just work what we know and get to stepping. Yeah, let's make our way over to the Ingrid's garage and get a look at his ride. We'll give Renee and Maxim a heads up so they can run interference for us. About to save a few lives here, guys. Alright, Route B, Grand Circuit. Tragedy. Damn, it's tragedy, alright. I understand the situation, but we are to perform an inspection on the car before bringing it in. Fairly certain there are no issues to be found. Maybe so, but this is a request from the CID, not to mention Maxim is waiting for us too. Really put me at ease if we can clear this up. Well, if you insist, then I suppose it's fine, sir. Not to worry, it's take no time at all. Aslan's just as good as guys we heard, huh? Yes, I'm glad he was willing to vouch for us. Rodney, what are you doing here? Thought the final chats were finished already. Well, ain't that sketchy. Excuse me a sec. Hey, no need to rub for a mechanic. Job, all the lousy timing. You're not Rodney. What in blazes? Is it me or have you seen this guy's mud before? If I squint just right, yeah, isn't that Jacobin? He appears to have trained up a task since our last encounter. That's some dedicated camouflage, but it wasn't enough to pull the wool over our eyes. He's the one who caused stir over in Erasion, the anti-immigration activist Jacobin. Yep. Didn't think you had the cajun cones to strut around in the open. Yeah, you're that in front of Spriggan. Fooled me once, shame on you, but twice. Man, I found the body. Man, I found the body. It was right to the gap on the edge of that. Oh my God. It was It was wedged in the gap on the edge of cover. And that's word contract. Oh my God, almost drove up with that. And so the miniature explosive attached to the house and secret race car was safely removed. The real mechanic who Jacob had knocked out inside was then found unharmed. From there, the Seaman Grand Prix kicked off once more. The competition heated up more than ever.
This time, it's Maxim tailing after Aslan.
Ooh, it's a different lineup, okay.
You're kidding.
Another rewind, bro!
God damn it!
Man, bro, this is getting old! Another route that got oh my God, there's a third route now. Damn! So one route with Alzan's car, he's just fucking blows up in the air and then Maxim's little swerve. Boom. What the is going on? Here we are again. Another rewind. And the timing was exactly the same as before. I basically just do his voice again. Let's go. In the end, we couldn't stop that tragedy from repeating itself. Though it did play out differently compared to the last time. Yeah, right down to how the race was going. But the part that stuck out to me the most was the size of the explosion. I noticed that too. It was... I didn't pay attention, guys, no cap. I guess bigger than before. No, that's not right. It was clearly Barry! You crossed through my X-rank! Damn it! Compared to the first explosion, it was way smaller, and the car is slightly less damaged. But you f***ed my X-rank! You're right. I didn't see it in as much detail as Ferry, but I did have the same thought. What I don't understand is how it even happened. We definitely removed the bomb that was placed in Aslan's car. And there must have been 2 from the very beginning. That's a logical conclusion. The first explosion was caused by both bombs going off, while the second was caused by just one. Put it that way, the logic checks out. Summary, an explosive was planted on not only Mr. Austin's vehicle, but Mr. Lugan's as well. Do I have that right? Couldn't even get a word in edgewise there. But yeah, I'll say y'all hit the nail on the head. You guys sure are a sharp bunch. Something tells me you're a stumpter who actually planted the extra bomb though. A few ideas come to mind, Silverblade, but we don't have enough material to narrow things down right now. And that brings us to you, Judith. You got a job that only our resident prowler could pull off. I see where this is going then. You went for me to stake out the Etwaz garage, right? Yep, the limelight's all yours, Judith. If everything goes right, we have our other culprit. But what about the Ingrid bomb? Are we just gonna leave it be? We may have to let Jacobin walk for now. Apprehending him would be sure to cause a disturbance. And if that puts the other culprit on the guard, then we'll be right back at square one. Sounds not on our side, so I'll get right to it.
Come out, whoever you are.
Yeah, she's just chilling.
Huh?
What?
There's no room for doubt. It was right there in his hand. Still, him? I can hardly believe it. And there you have it. The culprit's none other than Maxim Lugan himself.
What?
But that begs the question. Why is he sacrificing his own life just to take down a fellow competitor?
Well, good work either way. Possibility did cross my mind. Let's just put a pin on this for now, Judith. I've got one more favor to ask of our world-class phantom thief. Shoot! At this point, I might as well go the whole Selch. This time, it's right up your alley. I want you to pull a heist. You'll have to time it while Maxim's guard is down, just before the race begins. As for what you'll be stealing, what else could it be but those 2 bombs? Sounds like my kind of fun. You're on. Wait, how do you expect me to steal from 2 cars at the same time? No one said you had to do it alone. Don't you got a top cat you can call on? Oh, Granny! Oh, it's gonna be good.
Here we go,
Oh, I see
folks. Our Z1 racers are all lined up at the starting grid. And what's this? We have a surprise gift and message from His Highness Prince Cherie.
Distraction.
Glory to Calvard and glory to the Z1 Grand Prix.
Okay, so I can see somebody's in stealth mode there.
Haha! Here's a surprise.
Didn't realize this was in the works.
Wow! Pretty colors.
What a lovely sight.
That prince knows how to put on a show.
So that's what fireworks look like. They're beautiful.
They sure pulled out all the stops.
Indeed. That they managed to do so in time is equally astounding.
That too.
Surprise fireworks! From Elsheim's crown prince of all people?
Hold it right there.
You are hereby under arrest on charges of attempted terrorism.
Huh? But what gave me away?
Typical Van. Always coming up with outrageous requests at the 11th hour. Regardless, we'll have to give Prince Cherie our gratitude for allowing us to use his name.
Yes. The guild is indebted to him once more as well. On to the next phase.
Well, that was a nice little present. Okay, time to get my head in the race.
Nice job, Judith.
Target acquired. Wonder how it went on Grammy's end.
My transformations may be limited, but age hasn't dulled this old tabby just yet.
Limited? You're better at this right now than I've ever been.
Everything's going according to plan.
Appreciate that, Shizuna.
That leaves just one mission left.
Right. All we have to do is see this race through to the end.
Okay, so this is a good route now,
The
right?
rest is up to you, Van.
Oh, with that, Van and crew's third edition of the Grand Prix right up anew. As expected, it came down to a head-to-head battle between Maxim and Aslan. Once again, the race arrived at that final ill-fated lap.
And we're down to the final lap. Who will bring home the glory?
Pretty obvious,
The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Maxim, this is the day I leave you in my dust.
Aslan, you really have gotten more skill. Just don't hold this against me.
Maxim is moving to cut Aslan off.
To hit the detonator. No, it misfired.
Maxim's speed is dropping. Did he push in too hard?
Fine then. I'll just wreck him the old-fashioned way. Alrighty, let's do this.
Oh, it's me! Let's go,
The two
man!
are neck and neck, and neither one is backing down. They're this close to lapping the back of the pack. Wait, where'd that car come from?
Leno's back in the race? I thought they dropped out already. You're trading paint with me? Sorry, I'm sending you off course.
Oh, shit!
The champion stands his ground. What phenomenal handling!
And the red comet soars away. Didn't think he'd push back on that.
Did.
But at least he's too far to ram into Aslan now.
When? Oh, it's a Genesis!
Maxim catches up with a burning vengeance. The red comet's at full throttle, blazing ahead at unthinkable speeds.
Huh?
What a catastrophe! The two top contenders for victory have both gone out of bounds! We can only pray they're unharmed!
Maxim?
It's gotta be jealousy.
That crimson aura. That sudden burst of strength. Our champ was corroded from minute one. He's headed for the parking lot. We'll have to drive after him. Quick!
From there, Van immediately rendezvoused with the others who proceeded to split up between his, Elaine's, and Kincaid's vehicles. They then took off in pursuit of Maxim, who they had located making his way to the suburbs.
Where do you suppose Maxim is headed?
Who knows? He sure isn't hurting for options. I let you three come because you insisted, but the second things get hairy, I'm dropping you off. Got it?
Yes, we understand.
Maxim.
That buffoon. Just what is he thinking?
Fucking idiot.
Ketra, everything ready?
Yes, I managed to patch into the transceiver in his car. Reset, how's the communications link coming along?
The process is complete, Mr. Silesian.
Thanks. I'll initiate the call then.
Can you hear me, champ?
What in the?
Hope you don't mind us hacking your transceiver. Couldn't help but wonder what spurred this on. Thought I'd give you a chance to explain. It's got nothing to do with you.
If that's the case, then would you be willing to tell me?
What? You're the biggest victim here. But you won't have to suffer in silence anymore.
What?
Bring an end to all of it. So don't worry.
Maxim?
Finally awake, huh? Rotten bastard. You've gotten your sick kicks out of them for the last time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This conversation is over. So do me a favor and quit following us!
So I wonder what memory he has. It's probably him like doing something to Paulette, obviously.
Damn! We got cut off.
He said Paulette was the victim here.
Any idea what he meant by that?
Yep.
No, not a clue.
It's a bunch of bullshit. Yep, it's gonna be that one spot from that request last time. So freaking obvious. It always leads back to some freaking memory.
Dirk Memorial Park. The place he's never been able to let go of.
Where those folks always come around to exterminate monsters. We just had someone forced their way into the forested area. I think you jotted the person in with the tail. They were both dressed in racist sense, but the air about them was anything but normal. But please, sir, settle down. You're that bracer. Yes, we're here as part of a joint effort with the Intelligence Division. I'm Kincaid of CID. The extermination request you mentioned were issued by me. Just so happens that we've had 2 persons of interest flee into this park. My collaborators and I are in the midst of pursuing them. But we appreciate if you can let us take things from here. I see. I guess I can rest easy with the CID and get on the case. Here's the key. Best of luck to you. Really smooth talk your way through that one, huh? Drastic times call for drastic measures. While we may not be Spriggans, this much should be within our bounds.
Now, with regards to what comes next,
We know. It'd be better for us to stay behind.
But
Sorry, Yume, but it's just too dangerous to go any further.
You don't have to worry. So be a good girl and wait for us, okay?
Yeah, we'll have him back in no time.
We'll get Maxim out of there without a scratch. Promise.
yes. Very.
Easy.
Okay. I'll wait.
All right then. Let's get moving.
The forest area is to the left past the entrance, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. The champ brought us there for a request last fall.
I remember.
We better catch up before it's too late.
Y'all seeing this? Boy, do I. It's like we stepped right into another world. The area has been completely corroded. What's more, the higher elements seem to be in effect. Maxim and Paulette made such good memories here. Yeah, it's got a special place in his heart even now. Psh, like that was any excuse for him to dump his strumpy love story on us. Do you suppose Mr. Luga's destination is the memorial tree deeper within? Without doubt, that's where Maxim and Paulette buried their time capsule 7 years ago. So that's why. We'll want to be prepared for anything before treading in further. Yeah, ready up, gang. It's go time. Alright, let's go ahead and go with Wayne. And of course, we gotta put in Mr. Kincaid.
So you know about the corrosion too, Renee?
Of course. Surveying and gaining an understanding of a situation is fundamental to my job.
Of course.
On top of that, the monsters are more of a threat than ever.
Right. We need to hurry. So stay alert.
Let's go! Ready to go! Deploy shards! Activating skill! Show me what you got, Kincaid!
They're all yours, Renee.
Target acquired.
Take this!
Now or never! You're up, Bracer!
Engaging skill.
Keep it up.
On the case! It's over!
Beautiful combination, Elaine! Now it's time to finish them off!
On my blade. I'll never lose.
Perfect execution, Elaine.
Try hitting that enemy with the kick arm! First skill, ready to go! You're down! down! Time to kick their ass! Full boost! Now you're ready to go! Activating skill!
Let's do this! Keep it up!
Okay.
It's over!
Right.
You're crushed!
Nice one, boss! You're in the zone now!
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You nailed it, Van.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Ooh, go down the leg. Look at that later. Charge attack! Get it down! Burst skill, ready to go! Deploying shards! Full boost! Now you're ready to go, boss! Activating skill!
Not getting away! Blast off!
Go to sleep! Bitch ass!
It's over! You're crushed!
Nice one, boss! You're in the zone now!
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Not bad, Van. Not bad.
I appreciate that, Kincaid.
Keep your distance because you're attacking.
Charge attack! Get it down! Go to sleep! Bitch ass!
What you're really capable of.
Nice job, Silver
One
Blade!
step closer to reaching my peak.
Looks like a chest.
They're down! Time to kick their ass!
Give them your all.
Go to sleep! Bitch ass!
This feels pretty great.
You may be strong, Shizuna, but I won't lose to you.
Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm!
Eat this!
You got it.
Show them what you're really capable of.
On my blade, I'll never lose.
Keep your distance because you're attacking.
Charge attack! Get it down!
Crush this party.
Show me what you got, Silverblade!
Try and see through this.
This feels pretty great.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us, Shizuna.
Enemy thermal arms! Time to switch it up!
Take this!
Bet that one hurt!
Activating skill.
Zerus form.
That sounds done! Time to continue the carnage!
All in a
High level 30 attack! That one should prove a challenge! Burst skill! Get it down! Don't forget about your charge attack!
Should we take our time here?
Damn! I look like that one hurt! Shizuna's found the enemy! Time to keep up the pressure, guys!
Show me what you got,
Freezing
Silverblade!
wind. Cut down my enemy.
Damn! Shizuna's power knows no bounds! Shizuna's on a one-woman wrecking crew! How are you doing, Four Eyes? Get your ass in there!
Activating skill. I'm here to stop you.
Exceed range!
Get going, Van.
Activating skill!
I'll dice you up!
On you, Beauty's Blade! You're pretty good too, Elaine!
Treasure spotted.
Hollow Core leveled up!
Engage.
There.
Don't forget about your charge attack! Deploying shards! Activating skill! Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm! Charge attack! Get it down! Deploying shards! Activating steel! Make him eat cold steel, Silverblade!
That's it?
All in a day's work.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us, Shizuna.
First skill, ready to go! Charge attack! Get it down! Go to sleep! Bitch ass! 4 moves! Now you ready to go, boss!
Let's do this!
Critical hit! Looks like that one hurt!
It's over. You're so right!
Nice one, boss! You're in the zone now! Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm!
Thanks for helping, Van.
Charge attack! Get it down! They're down! Time to kick their ass! Activating steel!
You're crushed! Let's wail on it!
Got it!
It's over! You're crushed!
Put the dart!
Nice! That went great.
Not bad, Van. Not bad. Treasure spot.
Take this!
Deploying shards!
We can win!
Activating steel!
Wail on it!
Got it!
It's over! You're crushed!
Put the dart!
Nice one, boss! You're in the zone now! Okay, now's your chance! You're up, Bracer!
Now, Elaine!
Silvery!
Shizuna! Time to show your destruction!
Run wide! Raging blizzard!
Damn! Shizuna's power knows no bounds!
All in a day's work.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us, Shizuna.
Show us what you've got!
Charge attack! Get it down! Go to sleep! Bitch ass! Show me what you got, Kincaid!
Too slow.
That was it?
You had them dead to rights, Renee.
Multiple hostiles detected. Should we engage?
Watch out, I spot enemies.
Charge attack! Get it down!
Watch out for me!
Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm. Go to sleep! Bitch ass!
Do more!
That fire's fucking me up. Oh no! Your health! Your stamina is low. Maybe we need to cool it? This isn't looking good. Watch yourself, boss. Activating steel! On you, Elaine!
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
Light! Put the dart!
Don't let me down, Kincaid.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
On you, Silverblade!
Got you!
All in a day's work.
The stamina is low. Maybe we need to cool it?
Tighten this mess up! There!
Keep going, Elaine!
Danger level high. Stay alert.
First skill, good to go!
Oh, goodies for the taking.
First skill, good to go! First skill, good to go! First skill, good to go! Hit him hard and fast, Elaine! Elaine's looking all fired up now. Time to show us what an A-Ray bracer can do.
Got it! It's over! You're crushed!
Beautiful combination, Elaine! Now it's time to finish them off.
Move in, Miss Mitsurugi!
Zerus form.
That sounds good. Time to continue the carnage. Activating skill.
Dice you up!
Show me what you got, Kincaid.
I'm here to stop you. Exceed range!
You're up, Bracer.
Don't stop now, Elaine!
Now! Steal yourself!
I owe you one.
Appreciate that.
Show 'em who's boss, Elaine.
Focus unleashed. Zypher activated.
Yeah.
I owe you one.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Let's do this.
Critical hit. Looks like that one hurt. Code skills, Silverblade.
Got you.
This feels pretty great. You may be strong, Shizuna, but I won't lose to you.
Hollow core leveled up.
Alright, Elaine, time to destroy the enemy with quick arts.
You got a charge attack.
Take this.
First skill, good to go. First skill, good to go.
Close in on me.
Kick the ass, Elaine. Elaine's looking all fired up now. Time to show us what an A-Ray Bracer can do. That was a critical hit. Remind me not to get on her bad side. Activating skill.
Dice you up!
Shizuna, time to show your destruction.
Try and see through this.
The hell are you doing, Four Eyes? Get your ass in there.
They're all yours, Renee.
I'm here to stop you. Exceed range!
Oh yeah! Getting stronger every day. First skill, good to go. Hit him hard and fast, Elaine.
Engaging skill.
Keep it up.
Got it. It's over. You're crushed.
Beautiful combination, Elaine. Now it's time to finish him off. Sensing multiple targets up ahead. Time to show him what you got, Bracer. Go to sleep! Bitch ass! Activating skill! Critical hit! Looks like that one. Show me what you got, Kincaid!
This is your activating skill.
Target acquired. Take this!
I expected nothing less, Kincaid. That one's gonna be a tough enemy, but compared to us, the trash! First skill, ready to go! Charge attack, get it down!
And deal with it.
Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm. Damn, looks like that one hurt! Performance! Show them no mercy!
Here it comes. Silver
Bet that one hurt!
It's over. You're crushed.
Shizuna is on a one-woman wrecking crew. Show them who's boss, Elaine!
Engaging
Stop
skill.
now, Elaine.
Light. Cut the gun. Please.
No problem. It's over. You're crushed.
Beautiful combination, Elaine. Now it's time to finish off, Kincaid.
I'm here to stop you. Exceed range.
Nice job, Silverblade.
Achieving greater heights.
You're pretty good too, Elaine. Always exciting when you get new skills.
That otherworldly presence is getting stronger.
Yep.
The memorial tree is just up ahead. Brace yourselves, everyone.
Will do. We'll put a stop to this thing. For Paulette, Victor, and everyone else.
Bet we can rest there.
Yep.
Nice and refreshed.
What is this about, Maxim? I haven't done anything.
Like hell you haven't. It's your fault that Paulette... that Yume...
Stop right there, Maxim.
You let that man go!
Caught up already, have you? There's no use trying to talk me out of it. I'll do whatever it takes to see this through!
Guy's out cold.
All of this has something to do with Paulette and Yume. We can tell that much. But can't you give us the details?
There's gotta be some way we can help make things right. Just like when we escorted you here to dig up that time capsule.
Point taken. You have a right to hear what's going on. I put out that request around 4 months ago. Back then, I didn't know a damn thing.
Inside that time capsule was a picture of Paulette, who you'd been searching for. Then came the kicker. She'd been at Monmar all along.
Yeah. I was dumbfounded. But what shook me to my core was the fact that she'd given her heart to someone else.
What?
That must be how things were rewritten.
Yep.
And this new partner of hers.
You guys confirmed it with me, remember? It's Aslan. Right there on the ground.
Now we know his version of the story.
Even still, why take things this far?
Obviously, it came as a shock. And instead of chasing a lost cause, I gave up on the spot. It's only natural. I was the one who let things get to my head in the first place. As far as I could tell, Aslan was the sort who could treat her right. I was determined to be a good sport. To step back and give them a chance. But then I learned what this bastard did. When no one was looking. He would abuse Paulette behind closed doors.
What?
A case of domestic violence, huh? This has to be another one of those twisted truths.
Yeah, though it's a little too plausible for comfort.
Not only that, but it turns out Aslan is being backed by a Central Eastern mafia. Say a peep to anyone, and you might not live to regret it. Even threats like that weren't beneath him.
A Central Eastern Mafia. Quite an elaborate tale he's spinning.
I agree.
After that, my mind was made up. I decided to save Paulette, no matter how much I had to dirty my hands. For her, I would gladly lay down my life. After everything I've put her through, this is the least I can do to redeem myself. If you really want to help make things right, then stay out of this so I can kill Aslan.
You can't be serious!
We're not just going to let that happen.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, that's the big one. That's the big demon.
Its strength is that of a high-ranking cryptid. As for its appearance...
It's a dead ringer for that Archdevil that appeared in Pandemonium.
This is just like when Ashen summoned that Nue.
Spiritual energy spike detected. Wait, these readings...
Its spiritual signature lines up perfectly with Maxim's.
In other words, this devil is something born out of Maxim's psyche?
So his inner fire's on full display. This is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Damn it! We're gonna have to go for broke here.
Warning, the enemy threat level is unknown and we're about to get fucked! Activating skill!
Here goes.
Think this through, you can win this.
All for you.
Critical hit. Looks like that one hurt. Show me what you got, Kincaid.
Can you keep up with me? A chance.
All right, Kincaid is finally getting serious. You're up, Bracer.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Show us how it's done, Shizuna!
Freezing wind!
That's how it's done. Time to continue the carnage. Yeah, KK, it's almost scary how good you are. Activating steel.
Not getting away. Blast off.
Critical hit. Looks like that would hurt. Don't let me down, Kincaid.
Lending support. Attempt.
The hell are you doing, Four Eyes? Get your ass in there.
Farewell. Lethal operations.
Blue Scots, limit destroyed. That's my partner.
Lending support.
Sword! Order!
I owe you one.
Appreciate that.
Now we're
Shizuna, time to show your destruction.
Release! Done. Too slow!
You'll pay for that.
Take this through. You can win this. Critical hit. Looks like that one hurt. On you, Elaine. Show me what you got, Kincaid.
I'll aid you. Let's go!
On you, Silverblade.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Cut down my enemy. Now we're talking.
Time to unleash your full might,
You won't want to
Silverblade.
miss this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There! Behold! Zero's Gleam!
Boost dodge limit destroyed. Way to go, Silverblade.
Chance.
Ah, that came at the perfect time. Take this through. You can witness.
Here goes.
Initiating drive!
Got your number.
You're up, Bracer. Make it eat cold steel, Silverblade.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Try and see through this!
Kincaid, now's your chance.
Lending support. Here goes.
Activating steel.
You're crushed.
Get Kincaid. Trash. Elaine, be careful. Your health isn't looking good.
Don't push yourself. Your health is low.
I'm pulling out. I'll take it from here. There!
Trash.
Shizuna!
Let's get in there and slice and dice him, Shizuna.
Here it comes! There! Silver Wing!
Damn, it looks like that one hurt. Don't overthink it, Agnes. You got this, girl.
Great circle of light! Give unto us the breath of life!
Awesome. Blue Scots limit destroyed. Take this through. You can witness.
Blast off.
The hell are you doing, Four Eyes? Get your ass in there.
Let's switch.
The star has arrived. Have some of this. Too slow.
Make it eat cold steel, Silverblade.
Counting on you.
Freezing Wind! Cut down my enemy!
Damn, Shizuna's power knows no bounds.
My move now.
Gotta get some. Activating steel.
Take this.
On you, Aaron.
Send you flying.
Come on, Aaron. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet now.
Some of this!
That's how it's done. Do it again. Don't get cocky, Aaron. Your health is getting low. Ah, yes!
Shield! Protect everyone!
Shizuna, time to show your destruction.
Try and see through this!
That's how it's done. Time to continue the carnage. Think this through. You can win this. Aaron, take 5, buddy.
Leave this to me. Cobalt curtain, activate!
Show us how it's done, Shizuna!
Here it comes! There! Silver whip!
Damn, Shizuna's power knows no bounds. Death by twinings.
Alright! Loading complete. Too slow! You cannot run! Fire!
Take him down, Agnes!
Here I go! Jabril guard! Van!
Activating steel!
King Buster!
Got your number.
Don't worry, Rosette, we got this!
Reset! Accelerating!
It's almost scary how good you are, Rosette.
Too slow!
Make him eat cold steel, Silverblade!
Try and see through this!
That sounds done. Time to continue the carnage.
Here's my
Now's your chance, Rosette.
Cobalt curtain, activate!
My move now.
Full boost. Now you're ready. Activating steel.
Here goes.
Hey, trains coming to the station.
Feel my power. I'll cut you down to size. Azure Sunray.
Oh shit! Boost God's limit destroyed. Rapper's code 2. Cut.
How did you manage to defeat that thing?
We've been around the block a few times, you know.
This has gone on long enough. Now release him.
I can't. If you're that set on stopping me, it'll have to be over my dead body!
Maxim.
You know, there's something that's been nagging at me. Who told you about this domestic violence business?
What does that have to do with anything? Facts are facts. Who they come from doesn't matter.
That's a good point, though.
I don't think that's quite true. Even if you were fully convinced, something must have planted the seed.
Exactly. You said it was behind closed doors. That's true. How'd you find out?
Start talking.
Right. It didn't seem to be from Paulette herself.
Even if we entertain that thought, she would never disclose such a thing so easily.
So then, who was it? In hindsight, there's one other person who's been acting off since this morning. It struck me while we were exchanging small talk at Monmar, but it was even more apparent when we met later by the Ferris wheel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The one who came to you was Yume, wasn't it?
You're wrong!
No, he aren't.
Again?
It worked like a charm.
Okay, at least it's in good faith this time, okay.
Is that Yume?
Yes. Albeit replicated via shard technology.
Normally I wouldn't be lending you a hand for something like this, but I did borrow her body that one time without asking, so I brought her over as a sort of apology.
Not my favorite game of tag in history.
Oh, yeah. I remember the tail end of that.
Crap! I forgot you were here too. Well, whatever. You guys can wrap up the rest. I'm sorry, Maxim.
Yume, you don't have to say a thing.
You're always so nice to me. But all I did was make stuff harder for you.
It isn't like that at all. After all, you never knew about it. Isn't that right?
Today, on the Ferris wheel, I asked you for help. That's what made you do all of this. So that's when she told him.
But how did Yume find out what was happening?
'Cause I saw it. I saw that guy Osla doing horrible things to Mommy.
So that's how it went.
This is the cruelest rewrite yet.
But even still, Yumes, it stings a little that you didn't come and talk to me about it. Well, not like I can blame you. You were probably threatened yourself, right? Something along the lines of, one word to that Spriggan and your mom and grandpa will get it?
Yeah, you're right. That's why I couldn't tell you. But that was bad of me. I should have known. You guys would be able to do something about it. And I know I could have done more than just ask for help. Back then, I should have asked you. Let's help Mommy together.
Yume? You...
Don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself. Remember, I'm always here for you.
Was I in the wrong? I'm sorry, Yume. Paulette.
Maxim. I feel sleepy. She must have gone back to wherever she was before.
Genesis. Who knew it was so close to home?
Exactly.
So Yume was the point of origin, and from there the corrosion spread. Still, at least this means it's finally over.
Surprised it survived that punch.
What just happened?
You don't want to know. Damn, the guard master's a little bit. Some messed up power. And this stuff is dangerous, guys, I'm telling you.
Setting aside the more convoluted bits, all this fuss Maxim kicked up, right or wrong, was for you and Yume. In a nutshell, he was trying to protect you two. I hope you won't hold it against him too much.
Don't worry. I understand perfectly.
I'm willing to let it go just this once. Sleep tight while you still can.
It's gonna put you back to sleep, Maxim.
I've arranged for you to receive both transportation and medical attention. As for the details on what exactly transpired, I'll provide them on the drive over to the hospital. Is that agreeable?
Sure. I don't mind. My wounds don't seem to be serious anyway. More importantly, it looks like this misunderstanding has been cleared up.
It's good for you. With that, the turmoil brought about by Yume and Maxim's corrosion came to an end. The crash during the Z1 race was reported by the CID as being caused by Jacobin and the anti-immigration terrorists. Aslan, having received a cursory explanation of Maxim's unusual behavior, promised not to go public about what had transpired. Good for them. Ultimately, it was clear that the Garden Master was the main culprit behind these bizarre occurrences. After enlisting Renee's assistance, Van and the team gathered to draft out a counterplan. Yeah, we need a counterplan for this. It's gonna keep on happening. This is some stuff. Thank God we got that #1 Genesis that could rewind time, because if we didn't, dead. We know we didn't get an S rank because little fairy maybe choose the wrong option. Just get my freaking A rank.
Truly, well
So
done.
the reason why I didn't get it.
That's pretty good, I guess.
Damn it, fairy! Fairy got me!
I had a great time.
Yeah, Shizuna, you definitely was the ELTM this time. For sure. Oh, look who's here. Okay, I think I understand the broad overview of the situation. Something must be done about this. It's just been one thing after another these last 2 days. We can't let them keep doing this. Agreed. We have to put a stop to the Garden Master's plans at all costs. And we will. But he won't go down without a fight. Beta's kicking up another batch of corrosion this very second. That's a safe assumption, yes. Which is all the more reason to find him and to do that when we need more information. I said this earlier, but why don't we put the squeeze on some of our shadier contacts? Maybe they have an idea where he's holed up, or better yet, maybe they're aggressive with his presence to stop us from sniffing around. The CID will be conducting its own investigation to the matter as well. Naturally, I pass along anything we learn. Thanks, Renee. You're a real one. Can also provide the Jaegers in the Blacklight District for answers or fish out some leads on the net. Yeah, that sounds good. As for me, I think I'll go see the Abi and his unit. They're in the area for a job, so maybe I can get some info out of them. That's an excellent idea. By meeting in person, they may let slip an extra detail or two that they otherwise wouldn't. You need a Jaeger's eyes and ears, and I'm your gal. I can bully Kuragane into helping too. Be extra cooperative after what happened yesterday. Need to broaden our search, so I'll check with the guild again before whatever I learn to you. I'll see what Theo and I can do in the meantime. We have a wide net that we can cast. Let's see what information we can reel in tonight and then reconvene tomorrow morning. Also, we should be on the lookout for any further rewrites. As we've seen, those are the prosperity to throw any plans made into disarray. True that. There's a strange scent in the air. Should I? No, we gotta take action here. We can deal with any issues as they come up. After brainstorming for a while, they settled on a plan for gathering information and divided up the labor accordingly. Once that was done, some of the members decided to call it a night. Alrighty, I'm heading out now. I tested Abi a minute ago, and he said he'll keep his ear to the ground. I'm gonna take off too, as soon as Kuragane is getting ready to send out the squad. Okay then, best of luck you two. With those two on the case, you pretty much got the Jaeger angle covered. I'm assuming you'll be prowling around the shadier parts of Edith in your usual getup, yeah? Of course, after all, I do my best work in the dark. I'm gonna ask Grammy to back me up. If all goes well, we'll be coming back with some fresh clues on where the coward's hiding. Just be careful out there, okay, Judith? I plan to conduct my own investigation tonight as well. I'll also be paying Mr. Lafayette a visit. He and his unit are just outside the capital as it so happens. Really now? I wonder what he's up to. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. Would you like to accompany me then? We can check upon him together. Sure, that sounds great. Well, I'm off to do my own investigation. Gonna hit up some girls I haven't seen in a while. Wow, way to be a team player, Mr. Skirt Chaser. Can't you keep it in your pants for one night? In any case, I'll be returning to the dorms tonight. Would 6 a.m. be a good meet-up time for everyone? Yes, that works for me. In the meantime, let's all keep in close contact. We don't know what might happen out there, so we need to stay sharp. Understood. We'll be in touch.
I'm so damn tired. Why'd I let the old fart drag me around the Blacklight District? Should have ditched him the first chance I got.
You'll survive. At least you got a nap in.
Well, I can't blame him for being a little fatigued. You two did stay up for half the night, after all.
We woke up early and took the first train. I wonder if the others will get here on time too.
I'm not sure. The group that left last night hasn't come back yet. You'd think they would let us know if they were running late.
Yeah, I doubt that divine slacker would bother, but the other three are usually more on the ball than this.
In any event, I was able to find some information that may give us a few pointers.
What you got, Kincaid?
There were reports of suspicious individuals near the military facility, and a possible abnormality in the orbital network.
I heard about the latter. Supposedly, there's a small-scale corrosion experiment taking place. Unfortunately, I didn't hear any talk about the Crimson Grendel.
Come to think of it, that other Grendel hasn't made any appearances lately.
Why would they?
Same goes for the ferry. I still think they're involved in this whole corrosion mess. I don't have any proof.
Obviously.
And I say we go out and get some once the rest of the crew gets back. Let's be on the lookout for bull. Second day was much worse than the first. So if the trend continues...
It's gonna be a lot. We got some problems, Aaron.
Right, I get what you mean. As soon as...
Spoke too soon.
You alright, Agnes?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. For a second, I thought the Genesis was glowing.
It was.
But it must have been my imagination.
Don't tell me the corrosion's gonna be with Agnes. You ain't got time for that.
We have been saved by the Genesis on a number of occasions. You don't suppose...
It's not gonna be good.
Oh, thanks.
Never thought I'd get a call from you so early. Everything all right?
Nope.
You seem kind of worked up.
No time to explain. Get me now!
Can you repeat that? You're breaking up real bad.
It must be some kind of interference. I don't think anything's jamming the orbital waves, but...
I've been hit!
Damn it! Someone's attacking us? What's going on here?
Go! Get out of here!
Let's go! Agnes! This way! Hurry!
We have to go before the next round.
Are they blowing us up? Oh, sh**. And the rewind! Blew my sky high! So Mirabelle was trying to warn us. Yeah, dude, that's all the way. Yeah! All the way. What? Look. Oh, Tate Bear Gardens at 5. Oh, goddamn, I made the wrong move. So what's our plan for tomorrow then? Our options are to either investigate the remnants of the true groups. We get, that's some bullshit. We gotta do this other plan. Or follow Mr. Zeman's suggestion and review the mysteries that have arisen thus far. Let's see. Shit, I know this feeling. Did we just get sent back 2 days in the past? Didn't stand a chance against that assault. Thinking back, the Genesis reacted just before it happened. Oh, a certain number of Genesis must be collected in order to survive the mystery zone of the office on day 3. Complete the route that has yet to be experienced on day 2. Damn, I know I was gonna have to go back and do it. I say we go with Master Beggar's advice. Sounds like a plan. Great, then let's pack it in for tonight. We got a busy day in store. Damn. Somebody blew the fuck out of her. Thing is, we still experienced the explosion now, even though we came back. Alright, time to get this workday started, y'all. Like we decided last night, we're going to be looking into all the mysteries you left unsolved. Yesterday at Nemeth Island, yesterday's run-in with Ashen, we need to start making some sense of things. First on the list are that fake Grendel, the phony fairy, and the dude loading himself up as the garden master. They won't show their hands so easily, but chances are they're sneaking around behind the scenes. Indeed, we also know that the Society's Oathbreaker is cooperating with them. Apart from that, perhaps we can look into the twin assassins from the gardens as well. Those kids, huh? Whatever their history, they're bound to come into the picture again. And there's Swin and Nadia. I wonder if they're okay. We couldn't pick up either of their tracks yesterday. Yeah, the only lead we had turned out to be a ruse. This makes 6 days since Swin left. Another thing that worries me is the way those two have drifted apart. Yes. Our next conundrums are the mail we received from C in a situation with the Marahan Garden. Quite right. The latter also played a part in Miss Lou's rewrite, though the particulars escape us. Maribel informed me that they would investigate the matter after I inquired about it last night. Jeez, that's more mysteries than I thought. We got enough here to fill a few books. Is it always like this, Van? I call it par for the course of arkride solutions. Well, we can't just ignore these things. Yeah, at the least, we gotta take a few shots in the dark here. For now, let's get the town a once-over. We can check whatever sticks out and handle any enforcement G's on the way. Right. On with our daily operations then. Hey, just popping in with the update from my support. Further analysis has been new for the Marahan Garden, so check it out when you get a chance, okay? I was waiting for that. An 8th floor has been added, but how many floors is it, Maribel? I don't want to climb the Marahan Garden anymore. I'm done, I'm cooked. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. You obviously gotta go through a whole rewrite for somebody here and then find out what happens after the goddamn explosion. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm gonna take some time to finally get some grounding done because clearly I freaking need it. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fang Plays Trust Daybreak 2. I will see you guys in the next rewrite.
So one day in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment share with you, not up in the day, but never fully gone. Going to be back again until the coming over down.
For the days ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side.